set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Stepping up, don't be scared.
Oh, the 812,000 for this week, phenomenal number. I know that the float has traded 4 or 5 times this week, just in volume itself, on a stock that has about 110 million shares, maybe a little bit more than that by now. It should not have this call contracts available to it. 1.4 million call contracts should not be available. That represents 140 million shares, which do not exist. So if they are writing them naked, which is, I guess, legal, not illegal, but remember, it can bite them in the ass. That's why I think that they're very confident when they write these. It's going to shoot the other way. No, I think everyone's going to lose money on this one. They're waiting for bankruptcy to happen. I saw the balance sheet. It was atrocious. And as bad as it was, it still wasn't as bad as AMC's balance sheet. I'm sorry, but it's pretty bad. But this is Bed Bath & Beyond talk for you guys. If you guys are in it, I think they're going to hold it down because there's no way that they're going to let those 812,000 call contracts come into the money. It's just not there, okay? And I know a lot of people think this is the week that you start gamma ramps. We did this last year. So for a lot of people in AMC and a lot of people in GME, you know how busy it is this week. And I don't see it coming because they've held us down now. And what they did last week by pushing us down to $15, $16 on GameStop and pushing down AMC even further as well, what they did was they took away any theta that you might have tried to cash out on, and they took it right out of you. So unless you're Daredevil and you're holding on to these weeklies, I don't see it. I don't see any of this coming into the money. I think we're going to ride out these next 2 weeks. Remember, there's no catalyst coming. There's no earnings coming for any of these stocks. You're just going to see a lot of bad news or, a sluggish churn. We're still stuck in a recession. We're still stuck in this economy. They're still looking to, lay off 2 million people. So until 2 million people lose their jobs, they're not going to stop raising rates. They're going to keep raising rates until you make these people lose their jobs. But these stocks are going to stay out of the money until then as well. So it's all correlated. We understand. A lot of people do that. If you don't, then watch the show and you get some info. But Bed Bath & Beyond, this is crazy. Kai's Malej, I'm sorry, but you're probably going to lose some money. They wouldn't be writing them naked unless they were confident. And they did that with every other stock that I've seen. The only one where they got caught was the one stock that really matters. That's my opinion, of course. But for you guys all just want to make money? Well, you can go do it the Pi-Fi way, or you can do it the real way. Get your ass to work. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace.
Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just want to keep moving.
Credit investors. So whenever you have distressed credit investors in your stock, you have to know the difference. So what Ryan did, he kicked them out on GameStop. But GameStop wasn't the issue. GameStop was just getting shorted. They were still profitable the whole time. They've been profitable in 15, 16, 17, 18. They just weren't profitable in 19, but there's the whole reason for that. There's a Fortnite effect.
In the squeeze, the underlying economics of the company don't matter. The only thing that matters is share price.
That's not true. That's not true. You're saying apples to apples, right? Nobody
People
has
are just trying to scalp it. Everybody's just trying to scalp it. That's all.
No, but you're talking about like, okay, I hear you. Like if you're saying fundamentals don't exist.
Let's look at this. Why did the stock run from $1.30 to $5 on Zero News? Everything was FUD articles. What's going on? And also, why the case of the missing shares? They have no more shares to borrow. Nothing's being updated since the 11th of January. What do you see coming from this situation? There's no shares available to borrow. The stock ran up. It ran up 500% off no news. What do you believe is going on?
With the meme stocks.
Right. It's called DR.
And they run.
Yeah, it's called DR. It's diminishing returns. Every single one is diminishing returns. They never pump as high as they did before. They take what they can out of them. Eventually, what's going to transition that is not going to be a short squeeze. It's going to be a fundamental squeeze. If your company is fundamentally run correctly, then your company will be evaluated the correct way.
I mean, I understand. It's just I don't believe in the MOS. I think this is just a squeeze. Yeah.
Right. No, and I'm not a MOS.
What happens when GameStop's got all their shares DRS?
I'm not a MOS guy.
When GME went to $500, fundamentals were completely out the window, right?
Yeah. No. Well, that's what helps. Right. So like when you look at it, just from a value investment standpoint, okay, the only reason why anybody ever looked at it was because they actually made money. It made no sense that you could buy all of GameStop for $200 million. Right now, fundamentally, it makes no sense that you can buy Bed Bath & Beyond for $300 million. The only way that it's going to be that way is if the balance sheet doesn't match. And the balance sheet doesn't match. So
I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion, anger, and
a manufactured short squeeze, but it can't happen because you need fundamentals. That's the difference. And anybody who tells you don't need fundamentals in a short squeeze, they're completely wrong. Let me tell you why. The shorts never have to return the shares. AMC, never going to turn a profit. Failed company, guess what? They know exactly what it is. They're playing it on both sides. When you look at Herbalife, you look at Tesla, you look at GameStop, their fundamentals dwarf the short thesis. That's done. That's because you don't have distressed credit investors in those stocks. That's just what it is. Now, what you're going to find out is everyone out there that's bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond is going to hate me right now. Me for the next, 3 months until they realize that they were wrong, they're broke and or divorced. I have individuals calling me out personally, trying to dox me, trying to cancel me. You guys can try all you want. We're stronger than this. We'll keep making these videos and we'll keep putting out the truth. But if you guys haven't seen the truth, go look what's happening with GNS right now. That company that I just made a video about is doing all the things that I told you other people do. Distressed credit, hedge funds. What do? They go rush into the public and they make a lot of noise on Twitter. Then they go ahead and start talking to YouTubers and trying to do interviews. Then they're trying to push out the narrative that they're fighting the shorts when they're really not. Did you see who's on the board of that company? Did you see how they're invested with Citadel? It's distressed credit hedge funds are pushing, guys. Kirkland & Ellis is pushing as well. They help nudge what it is. Bed Bath & Beyond is a lost cause, and it has been for over a year. Ryan Cohen went in there, in my opinion, he saw the books, he saw what it was, he realized that he couldn't help them anymore because they didn't want to help themselves. Go look at it, go read about it. You had a CFO jump off a building. What do you think that was all about? This is not a company I'm getting close to. And for all you guys out there that are saying it's a great thing, this is a great company to be invested in, you're about to lose every dollar you put in. And I don't mind saying it because maybe I'm right and maybe you're wrong. But when I am wrong, I'll admit it. There's nothing to admit. Peace. Hi guys, this is a video about Bed Bath & Beyond. I just want to talk to you a little bit. It's Saturday, market's closed, I get that. Bed Bath & Beyond has a couple of days left to come up with about $1.5 billion on their debt. That's what they owe for the month of February. When that comes due, I don't see how they pay it. I don't know. They're going to need like a cash infusion. They're going to need to either file for bankruptcy and protect them from that charge because nobody wants to make that final payment if it's not needed. And it's not needed if you file for bankruptcy. That's the one way out of it. If they have private equity coming in, well, then those guys are going to want to buy it, for pennies on the dollar, buy the whole company out and take charge of this. I just don't know who's going to pick up the bill. I don't know. So when I look at this, they actually got hit with, they have to file their 10Q, which they haven't done. And they delayed it, but because they haven't done it, they're going to be delisted, or they're up for delistment. And once that goes through, they have until about July to get it done. I don't see it coming out anytime soon. I just don't. I know people want to look for an announcement, and then if it does come, then maybe the stock is going to go through the roof and it's going to go crazy. But yeah, that's an ideal thing to think about. But where are you going to find the $1.5 billion? Like, who wants to pay that debt for them? I have yet to see anyone wanting to pay that type of money for a company in this recession that we've been sitting in. So I think they're going to let them die on their own sword, and someone's going to pounce on them and take their money. That's just me. So if you're a Bed Bath & Beyond investor, I read the whole stat sheet. I see what it is. They didn't decrease their SG&A enough, so it just doesn't make sense. You got to close up shop completely and let someone else come in and run that company. It's not going to happen. And the amount of money that they borrowed, you can't be borrowing money right now, not during this time frame. And they just did it again. So good luck to whoever's in it. I don't see it happening. I do these interviews with guys who are bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't see how. The business model doesn't work. Stop investing for short squeezes, guys. You're going to lose a lot of money doing it. Peace. Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. This is a one-take session about Bed Bath & Beyond. I said a week ago I felt this investment was beyond worth saving. I was cruising YouTube and I saw some guys talking about it in a positive light. I posted that clip where I got onto the show with PP Seeds, Running with Bears, and another gentleman who were extremely bullish on the stock. They were buying call contracts, weeklies, and I was like, it's never going to hit that amount. It's never going to get to $5 again. It's not going to get to $7 or $6. And everyone called me a shill. But the best part about that live stream was Running with Bears. Running with Bears was hearing me talk about the balance sheet, and he took it upon himself to come into the Discord and said, hey, Marantz, I like where you're going with this. Let me teach you. Well, that's what this community is all about. Learning, educating yourself, and knowing when you got something wrong. I was getting it all wrong. I was explaining goodwill and I was saying it the wrong way, and he explained it to me. And I gave him props in the live stream, and I'm gonna give him props right now in the video. Thank you to gentlemen like this, a certified PA, who actually comes out and tells you exactly what's happening with the balance sheet. But because of him, I went ahead and made a video the next week or the next couple of days that said Bed Bath & Beyond's gonna file for bankruptcy, because I was pretty confident of the balance sheet that I was reading. And hi guys, maybe you'll listen, maybe you won't. Bed Bath & Beyond is beyond worth saving. I told you they're gonna file for bankruptcy. It's written in stone. Everyone's out here saying, oh no, they're gonna get bought out. Someone's gonna come save them. The moves they're making right now tell you exactly what's happening. They're getting ready to file for Chapter 11. When they do, someone will come in and buy up this company for pennies on the dollar. They're gonna give it away. They've already set it up for that. If you're buying stock or you're holding stock or you think it's gonna moon, whatever you think is about to happen. I told you last week, I'll tell you this week, and I'll tell you next week. It's over. Read the balance sheet. It's math. It's not feelings. It's not ideas. It's not skepticism. It's math. It works in every language. I know. Kai's Malej has me worried, guys. I'm wearing a mask. I'm hiding from this guy. He thinks I'm my brother. He thinks I'm still in the military. He thinks I got tattoos on my body. I'll wear a long sleeve turtleneck, everything for the rest of my life to avoid this guy. Oh man, this guy wants to assassinate me. Hey Kai's, honestly, bro, it's all jokes and fun, but it's really not. You're about to lose every dollar you never had. And everyone who ever listened to you is about to lose every dollar they ever had. PP the show, PP whatever the hell your name is, PP Seeds, your opium that you don't give out opium. The opium that you're injecting into your veins is not going to get you paid. Buying calls, and you think it's going to save you? Nothing's going to happen. You're going to lose like everyone else. And I'll be here. I'll still be here for you. Yeah, I'm the I told you guy. I bought Bed Bath & Beyond at one point, and I sold, and I took my 30% profit, and I'm happy I did. Don't worry about why BlackRock's buying. Don't worry about why they're paying their bills. Don't worry about why someone's going on the board. No, what you need to worry about is pluses and minuses and how they don't equal a profit for you. Good luck, guys. I tried to tell you guys I was so nice about it for the last 2 weeks, but no, I'm done. I'm taking off the gloves, putting on the mask, and I'm going to tell you, you're all going to lose. Is it that simple? Can I be wrong? Sure. Am I? Probably not. Peace. No one's willing to buy this company and or save this company from itself. It's going to let it eat itself, and they're going to buy it for about pennies on the dollars. We saw this happen in 2008 with the whole financial housing crisis. You saw what happened to Lehman Brothers. You saw what happened with Bear Stearns. And now let's go ahead and look at Bed Bath & Beyond. Today, they announced that they're going to shut off their Harmon stores. And we'll go ahead and look at that really quick. They're going to close all of their Harmon stores, 52 of them in 6 states. Now, they're doing this because they have to survive a little longer. If people don't understand the steps of finance and through bankruptcy, I'll explain. And don't blame Brian Suzy for writing this article. I'm sorry, Kais Malej. I know you're a big fan of Bed Bath & Beyond and you want them to do the best. I think we all do. I think everybody wanted retail to win this one, but you can't win something like this, and I'll explain. So Bed Bath & Beyond can't be saved from the covenants that are there. JP Morgan went ahead and exercised those covenants, and by doing that, it applied more pressure than they could ever imagine. So the banks and the debt own this company. Bed Bath & Beyond does not own this company. What Bed Bath & Beyond has now, they have to save face. And what that means is they're going to have to file Chapter 11, but to file Chapter 11, you have to have financing for it. You have to have a DIP financer come in and agree to process this bankruptcy for you. And the only way you can do that, you have to show good faith. You have to show that you're paying your debitors, okay? You're paying all your vendors. You're paying your employees, that you're still keeping on tack with checks and balances, because even when you file, you still keep your doors open. You're still running a business. Regal Movie Theaters is case in point there. Right now, Regal Movie Theaters filed for bankruptcy. Some of them are still open, showing movies. They're trying to pay back because they want to show everyone out there in bankruptcy court that they are a valuable company. And yes, they have a brand. And yes, they have a business model, but they took on too much debt. And they can't survive. So we saw what happened with the insiders today. If you guys didn't see, the clawback clause doesn't have to come out because they weren't allowed to go and sell off their shares like they had previously stated they were going to do. Certainly they would get into trouble if they filed for bankruptcy, because then that would be called insider trading. But the other part of this is, while trying to locate DIP financing, they have to stay in business. That's why they had an increase on inventories. That's why they're still paying their bonds. They're still paying their bills. They're trying their best to show in good faith that they are a viable company. But it does not take bankruptcy off the table. By shutting down Harmon stores, what that tells me is they're trying to stay alive a little longer, maybe another month, maybe a couple more weeks, but they're still looking for someone to facilitate this bankruptcy. That's what it is. If it gets even worse to that, well, now you know why BlackRock bought in yesterday or exercised their votes to come on to the table. Because if they start making plans as in we should liquidate, what should they liquidate? What should they sell off? They didn't shut down the Bye Bye Baby section because that's what makes money, right? But by shutting down a portion of your arm, like an arm of your company, it kind of shows you the weakness of it. So they're definitely weak. They're swimming there with one arm. It's going to be tough, and there's no doubt. It's a 99.9% chance that this will go bankrupt because there's no way someone's willing to buy your debt. This is an issue that you have with numerous companies that are going down this path. There are smart business moves to be made. There are people out there that want to pounce on this, but the creditors, right? The actual people who hold the bonds, they are in control of this company. And what do I mean by that? You can't just go sell off Bye Bye Baby to someone else and try to survive. They won't allow it. They were going to ask for what kind of price? What price point is going to satisfy the bond? The bonds want all their money, and you don't have it. And that's the problem. That's where they're going to file for bankruptcy, guys. It's the truth. It's out there. But remember this part. This is a little part I'm going to give you at the end. Okay? When someone is losing, who is winning? As far as Bed Bath & Beyond, well, for everyone out there who's been investing in them, thinking about a short squeeze or market manipulation or, I don't know, reform, just know, I want to know, well, I'll say it this way. How many of you have been shopping at Bed Bath & Beyond over the last 2 years? I'm going to go with none. That's the difference here. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Don't waste my time. Peace, millionaires. Peace. Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Just doing my Tuesday morning drive. And honestly, guys, somebody could crash into me. They could cut me off. I wouldn't care. Would not even affect my day. I'd just be like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Because I have GameStop shares, and that's how I feel. For anyone out there with Bed Bath & Beyond shares, I mean, I know you're getting hit with like a ton of bricks right now. Fulfillment center just closed yesterday. 350 people lost their jobs. I am heartbroken for them. I am not excited. I'm not dancing here saying, oh, I got this right. I told you it's going bankrupt. No, I'm just looking at failed cab drivers that are missing teeth, and I'm telling them they got to deliver a couple more pizzas. Do something better with your life because you're about to lose everything. You know, there's guys out here doing live streams about Bed Bath & Beyond and how they might make it with 1% chance. Oh, so you're telling me we got a chance? No, you don't have one. AMC's back on the front page again. And how they're going to start making money. I mean, AMC Bigums once a month comes out with a live stream and says how popcorns and credit cards are going to pay off $5 billion in debt. Now the dilution, smart dilution, it's good dilution. I just can't even get over this. I can't get over it. I just don't understand how people keep watching this with hope. It's okay to admit you're wrong sometimes. It's okay to just go with it. Well, if you don't admit you're wrong, then you're going to be homeless. If you don't admit you're wrong, then you'll be divorced. And if you don't admit you're wrong, you're going to be broke. And if being broke leads to the previous two things I just said, well, it might be time to admit you're wrong. AMC's not going to recover. Bed Bath & Beyond did cost you everything. And GameStop is still the best. I'll be live in a bit, guys. I'll see you. Peace.
Like what they're offering on these convertible preferred stock and warrants, what they're offering is that you put in double what the company is currently worth. I don't know who would do it. And then if somebody did do it, then I'd be really nervous for private equity on the bench to come over and just overtake this board. But like I told you, the creditors own this stock. Okay, nobody there, nobody on the board of directors, nobody within those walls at Bed Bath & Beyond can make a decision for this company. They're out here looking for a miracle. There's not one coming. I know it hurts. I know people are calling me a shill. And what do you know, Marantz? What do I know? I know that you just lost 100% of your gains today. I know that this stock is worth absolutely nothing. I've seen the balance sheet. They don't even have the $1 billion to pay back that they owe money right now. They owe money in March. They owe money in February. There's nothing they can do. They burned off. I believe they only had $225 million cash last quarter. At the end of it, they're going to owe more than that right now. They're going to owe more than that, and they're going to burn off what they have. So they're looking for a certain number, and they're not going to find it. I don't know if they're looking for somebody to save them, but if you're an investor, you would not want to be buying into a company that needs to be saved. So everybody said they're buying it tomorrow, or they bought it this morning, and look at it, it was $7, huh? And I'm just like, yeah. I'm looking at you dead in the face like, yeah. Because unlike the technicals that people want to look at, I look at the fundamentals of companies. And no TA can offset bankruptcy. No TA can offset covenants or the failure to pay the bonds. No TA can offset what it is. It's done. And you'll see it, and I'm okay with it. Like, guys, I'm very confident. And call me a shill, call me whatever you want. I'm looking at it right now with you. The time is 4:57. The market closes in 3 minutes on this on the aftermarket. Let me tell you something, guys. On the after hours, it's down to 366, 364. It's falling even now. It's going to be worse in the morning. Good luck. It's going to be worse all week. You're not going to have a good week, guys. This was the big rug pull coming on multiple things. But hey, if people want to pump you up with $140 a share, let me know about new all-time highs. God, the verbiage gets wild and more wild. All right, I gotta take off. You guys saw the video I had about Bed Bath & Beyond. The stores are empty. The employees are disgruntled, and their share base is the same. Have fun. Peace. Hi guys, just doing some work around the house, but want to take a break real quick because I did interview or question one of my colleagues who works at Bed Bath & Beyond. He works both Bed Bath & Beyond and with the company I'm with, and he was like, hey man, we haven't received the truck in 2 weeks. So there are no delivery trucks coming. They have a FedEx truck every now and then with like little knickknacks, but nothing of major. He says the only thing they can keep in stock are the vacuums that don't sell, which are Dyson vacuums, $600, $700, he said. Other than that, he's like, everything, nothing's coming. So they're just spreading around what they already had before, but no trucks are coming in. I was like, that's crazy. He's like, well, we do have a lot of pillows. So I'm just giving you a heads up what's happening with Bed Bath & Beyond. There's 2 of them where I live. So the other one is officially going out of business. They already put up all their stuff. He said every time they go to work, they never know if they're going to be open or not. That's the vibe. That's the rumor. And that's everyone there. So pretty cool to know, I guess, until I know when they start getting deliveries again. And he's going to tell me because he's right there. He's working in receiving. So there you go. If you guys don't know what's happening, Larry Chang put out some tweets this week. Ryan's out here doing the right thing. You know, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to address something really quick about Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond believes, or the investors believe, that they've been saved and that they're going to flourish or just go crazy. And so there's people that are out there saying, well, the shorts need to cover. And I'm like, well, no one's really over no one's really over leveraged other than what I've seen in GameStop. The other people that I see, like after GameStop, guys, when it blew up in last January, 2 Januaries ago, everybody after that, I think their risk assessment, I think they divvied it up and they go, you know what, okay, we're over leveraged on this one, but how can we make it back? And then they've used everything against you. You know, they've used AMC, they've used Bed Bath & Beyond, they've used numerous stocks against what was GameStop. And this is my opinion. So when I see you guys all piling into Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's like, yeah, but you don't understand, man. Look at this. It's going to go to $50 a share. It's going to go to $100. No, it's not. Like, I don't think anybody understands how this market's working. There are once-in-a-lifetime plays, once-in-a-lifetime investments, and Bed Bath & Beyond is carrying an operating debt and a corporate cash debt of over $5 billion. AMC has a corporate cash debt and operating debt of over $10 billion. GameStop's net positive on cash on hand versus their debt that they have, the liabilities versus assets, the market cap versus what it is. Everything's net positive. Like there's nothing wrong with the way GameStop's running their business right now. And you're going to tell me you're going to invest into the other two for a squeeze? That manufactured squeeze you guys are trying to push, or that narrative, is just not there for me. I'm a believer in this. So when you guys see a stock pump and it goes up to $7 and the whole world goes crazy and then it halts, and it's supposed to halt, those are mechanisms of the market. But you tell me what you want Bed Bath & Beyond to get to. And I'm just going to look at you. I'm just like, that's not realistic. It was at $1 the other day. It went to $5 and people were going crazy. You're going crazy for $5. AMC went to $7 and some kid was like, here's the reversal, we're 140 tomorrow. When you wake up, like, I don't know what the hell people are reading, or that how do they not understand market cap values and what your stock is going to be worth and what suppresses that. I'm going to stick with the one I got because the one I have, it makes sense. The balance sheet makes sense. The business model makes sense. And the leadership makes sense. What leadership outside of GameStop, if we're looking at the other two stocks, Bed Bath & Beyond and AMC, what have their leadership team done? AMC has survived another day by doing more gymnastics. Bed Bath & Beyond has offered them their whole company to people for nothing. For nothing. Distressed credit investors own both companies. GameStop does not have that issue, and they will never have that issue. Prove me wrong. Getting like 700 shares, 1,500 shares. What are they worth? It's almost embarrassing to even give them a share at this point. So good luck, guys. It's heartbreaking what's happening to your investment. But if somebody told you were going to get rich off of this, I just don't see it. All right. Good luck. Hey, PP Seeds, keep avoiding having me in there because people call me the fudster, right? No, it's facts. It's fact checking yourself too. And you should really do that video where you're completely wrong, because you are. Peace.
because PP was giving me a headache. He said, my risk to reward at $1.50 on Bed Bath & Beyond is better than me buying GameStop at this current moment, right? Like he would rather flip that money and go throw it into GameStop and go that way. Well,
$20 versus $1, yeah.
In my opinion, they're equal. I'll just say that.
Here's the thing, guys. How much money should I be putting in at $1.50 to get some type of return for what I will get for GameStop? And the reason why I say it is because whenever somebody says I can't go down any further or I can't lose more than this, well, if I put in 50 grand today, I'm going to lose a good chunk of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the stock's being fucked with. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But if I put in 50 grand on GameStop,
you're not going to lose much.
Go up from
Yo, GameStop is down just as much. Not gonna lie.
Look, it's like no, but here's the deal. GameStop is not as fucked with as Bed Bath & Beyond because GameStop has such a large DRS. I mean, what have you guys locked up like in DRS? Like 70%.
GameStop has control on that.
Yeah, 60% of free float.
Okay, so they've locked up 60% of free float. You know, the company can't be fucked as much as it can with Bed Bath. The thing that I said earlier with, yes, you know, the risk to reward ratio is significantly cheaper. I mean, we're talking a 20x less than GameStop is. The only reason I'm telling you is like, look, Marantz, like short term, if you're not in long term, fuck it, right? But like short term, you've seen the stock run up 600% in January. You saw it run up 100% in February. I just don't understand why you wouldn't take a little bit of capital. And I understand your reasoning. Look, because you can put if your capital is safer in GameStop, I support it, man. I like GameStop. I'm an original ape, 2028, man.
I don't know how you sold. I don't know how you sold.
I just like it's like for me, you know, the thing is that I can simply get back into GameStop because it's not very volatile, right? The stock is not super volatile. It's not going down to $5 a stock. It's not going to 20. And we know the 4-to-1 split, you know, technically the stock is technically priced at $80 a share, right?
Correct.
We can agree that the stock has not been fucked with, but
that's why I've been averaging down this whole year.
It hasn't moved.
Yeah. And you're not wrong. You know, you're not wrong to put your money in a safe play because look, if you're going from a trader stance of someone who's trying to play it safe, look, if you had to tell me, if I had a choice, Bed Bath & Beyond or GME, and I was really worried for my money, I would put it into GME because I know the losses are significantly less compared to Bed Bath. But the thing is that this company is so suppressed. This company is so fucked with. Everybody thought it was going bankrupt. It hasn't gone bankrupt. Everybody thought there was dilution. There's been no dilution reflected in the market. So until we see that kind of dilution, I'll say, look, I'll tip my hat off to Marantz and I'll say, look, I was wrong. The company's been diluted. My stocks that I have are now worth even less than I thought originally. But you know,
I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys invested with the company because you think it's going to do something great. Somebody said, Marantz, you need to dig a little deeper. No, I don't. Dig a little deeper. I'll run a little faster. The balance sheet is terrible. They're buried in debt and they got saved at the last hour and no one's telling you who. A lot of you guys are speculating that it's GameStop or that it's Carl Icahn. Guys, the reason why Ryan Cohen left is because he found out who Sue Grove was. My opinion. If you guys don't know what the hell you're looking at Apollo and private equity and all their partners. They're about to take over and you're going to lose. My opinion, right? Or are we just connecting dots? Good luck, guys. I'm still invested in the only company, as of now, that has pushed out the vultures, and that's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace. But when people put actual facts in front of you, like myself or Badass Trader, literally break down every single aspect of the hire or of the way private equity infiltrates these companies, infest the board. They take over from within. It's a playbook that's been used since the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. Once they found out they could destroy companies from within, what did they do? They started putting money on the play. They fixed the game and put money on the play. And you're wondering, why isn't it happening right now? Well, why didn't they drive to the ground right now? Go watch the interviews, guys. Go watch the interviews. Go watch everything you can about distressed credit investors. Please. They have 10-year funds. They have 5-year funds. They put in money for a long time. They just park it away. and they're playing it out for the longest play of your lifetime, and they make billions doing it. So I'm going to tell you right now, right here on this video, and I'm going to make it very plain for everybody. Bed Bath & Beyond will be the next AMC. They already are. It's already happening in real time, and you guys have all been fooled again. Apollo wins. You lose. And this is not Creed 3. Peace.
Hey, what's going on? PPC's here. No glasses on today. Just took them off because my glasses might dox where I'm at. So let's keep the glasses off momentarily. This is a response to Marantz and the fucking misinformation that he's...
Full disclosure, he cusses a lot, so I apologize, guys. I didn't know I was getting a response from anyone because I didn't make a video for him, per se. So that's pretty cool. But this is for me, I guess. Although he didn't tag me on it.
Spreading about Bed Bath & Beyond. This man has absolutely no idea what's going on with the company. He has no understanding of the information that has been out for the last 6+ months on Bed Bath & Beyond.
Well, we'll stop right there. I have a very good understanding because I actually read the same information that you supposedly have read. Is that fair? I mean, unless you guys have a bat channel that I don't know about. I've read the same things you have. I've read the filings, and I've also read the balance sheet. So any information I'm giving out is factual based off of the balance sheet. So I don't understand how you guys can dispute anything that's documented, but go ahead.
This is coming from someone who did not even purchase GameStop when it was priced at bankruptcy levels. He even admitted it on my streams that he would not purchase GameStop at $2 a share.
We'll stop right there. That's not what was admitted. Okay. What was admitted was I going to buy GameStop before the transition was taking place, as in Ryan Cohen, the board of directors. No, I wasn't involved in the company at that time. I wouldn't be involved in that company at the time. I still wouldn't to this day wish that it was 2019 and I had the opportunity to buy into GameStop. No, because I wouldn't buy in to a company that's infiltrated by Apollo. I know my risk tolerance. And that's where it ends. That's the difference. So because greed is what lights up for these guys, because I won't say I would buy in at a penny or I would buy all of it at the bottom. I mean, that's what everyone says, right? Monday morning quarterback, you can do this shit all on any stock. Well, I wish I would have bought it all at this price. Or I wish I would have bought Doge at a penny, or all the things that people want to say. No, fundamentally, it is not a great investment as it was today, as it was then. So that's the difference here. And people have their own risk tolerance. You're absolutely right. And unfortunately, mine is not dealing with a negative balance sheet. But let's go ahead and look at your balance sheet.
That alone tells me that this guy listens and reads FUD. He supports it. And honestly, what I'm pissed about is the misinformation and misinforming investors.
That's ironic because, one, who do I watch and who do I listen to? I listen to you. So I don't misinterpret any FUD. It's literally, there's only one source of information from Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's you pushing out hopium, pushing out calls. It's going to go. It's going to bud. This is going to explode. You, ABC, whoever else is on that damn call. There's no one else putting out misinformation here but you guys. So when I come in with the real approach of what's actually happening, that's the FUD. That's the fear. It tells you that I listen to FUD. There's nothing else out there. Who could I push play on to hear what's happening with Bed Bath & Beyond? I don't follow anybody. I don't listen to anything. I make up the narrative myself, as in I come out with the facts and then I make a video. That's usually the way this works. It's called content creation. But you're a Reddit guy. Come on over to YouTube. Getting ready to rake this in. Oh, I know what it is for you.
Or even traders about what's going on with this company. Leave it to the people who have studied this company for months and months on end. You know jack shit, Marantz. You know?
So they've studied it for months and months on end. They've lost thousands of dollars on call contracts and any options play they want to do. Their stock is at $1.47. I called it a pump and dump. I said it's done. And it's not going to merge with GameStop. Kais Malej is off his rocker. This guy loves him. He loves himself, apparently. So it's great. But what don't I know? I'm trying to find out what they know that I don't. That's what I'm trying to find out, because I'm being told something that's not true.
You know, and Marantz likes to say I'm this little kid with a big fucking mouth.
You are?
Well, look at the fucking risk I took, Marantz, right? I've run a business for 6+ fucking years. What the fuck are you doing?
The risk tolerance. So chances are you are a father of none. I don't even think you're married. So I don't think the risk is there, right? Running a business and running your life are two different things. But I would tell you my risk is tenfold, right? When any decision I make, because I have mouths to feed. And additionally, you could go bankrupt the next day and it wouldn't matter to you. It matters to me. Because you run a company personally doesn't make you any more authoritative than me, who works for a corporation. Not at all. I think everyone needs to sit back and realize that the merit of the information has not changed. Take me out of the equation. The information's still the same. Do you understand now? It could be anybody saying exactly what I'm saying. Take me out of the equation personally. Personal attacks you're about to do for the next 3 minutes, they don't suffice, but go for it. I can take it.
You know, I sit here, I have employees that I pay, I have people who work for me, and you know, like, it's just you don't know how to take risks. I opened my business at a very young age, and it did well because I took the fucking risk. So, with that being said, Marantz, you have zero fucking clue what you're talking about. You don't understand the company, and you are pushing your...
I just want to put this right now. So unless you're running a retail company, you, yourself, PP Seeds, okay? Don't tell me I don't understand the company, because I'm running a retail company at a very high level. That's what I do. So don't tell me I don't understand retail. That's embarrassing. So until you know my background, until you know what I'm doing, don't come at me. Don't come at me sideways. But I would love to know what your company does. I mean, what is it? A cannabis company? You just sit there and you vape all night and you drunk and then you cuss and you do what you do. But you're going to lose a lot of money. Like, you're going to lose everyone who watches your channel a lot of money. And you mask it with the idea of, it's not financial advice, don't do what I do. No, I make a whole channel, right? A whole group of people just to put out information that's factual. And whether people want to believe it or not, that's their decision, right? But nothing, you have said nothing that's factual, not 1 ounce of information. Sue Gove works for who? Who appointed her? I want to know. Fresh Market. Tell me who owns the company and who appointed her. That's it. And then we'll go down the list of everyone else on the board, and I want you to tell me who they work for and who appointed them. It's all Apollo-based individuals. So when you come to grips with your investment and the people you surround yourself with, you want to see yourself with who you are? Show me your friends, and I'll show you who you are. Because I've got buddies. I've got friends. I've got a team around me. And I want to be just like them. Just like them. I couldn't say the same for you. Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. So this criminal here, his video just aged like milk. I hope you guys understand what the hell just happened. Hey PP, this is going to be an actual education piece for you, okay? I'm going to play your video, but more so than that, I want to make this announcement tonight. We're going to be having a PP show watch party. So if you guys want to watch the show with me, feel free. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to stream it. I love the kid. I love what they say. I want to see the plane crash, and it is. So this is awesome. But let's go ahead and watch this. This is going to be hilarious for me. All right, let's go. PP Seeds, the failed investor. That's how I Googled you, and it came up right away. So let's see what we got.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Hours at work till we're at home running the PP show, man. Gotta say, 75% of all volume has gone to off exchange.
Oh, did I hit something? Oh, he's still talking. It'll
change over $500 million. Explain that, Marantz. I guess you can, because you're shilling, for people not to fucking buy the stock and this and that. Really sucks for the people who fucking watch this guy, man. Could have had fantastic averages, could have swing traded this fucking stock and made some more money for GME, right? But of course, a lot of people,
Let's stop right there. First, I was telling people to not get involved because it's not a fundamental investment, right? It's a swing trade for you. Lord knows that your cost average is a lot higher than what it currently is right now, like all of you guys who are pushing out the stock. If individuals wanted to buy it at 25 cents, well, that's what they're risking, right? I have people in the comments saying, well, if you would have bought 100,000 shares on this said date, it's like, who's going to risk $20,000 on a failed company? But the worst part about this, PP, what you're pushing out and what you've gotten wrong, and you don't even know that because you put this video up and then we all know what happened right now in the after hours. But check this shit out. I mean, this is great. I want you to hear, you have to throw in there, we could have had more money for GameStop. Kid, you sold your GameStop shares for Bed Bath & Beyond shares. I've been in GameStop for 2 years, over 2 years. Where are you? You bought at the top, you sold for a loss, and right now you bought at the top and you're going to sell for a loss. Or you're just going to lose it all, right? You don't own anything. There's no way you own anything in life. This is how you invest, off of a gamble. And guess what it cost you? Everything.
have as well. People who sign up.
Hey, can we do this?
Marantz, have you actually gone?
They have debt,
guys.
and they have a spending problem, which they're fixing. So tell me where the fucking problem's at.
You're doing good, PP. I love it. Don't let these guys calm you down. You're doing good. You're defending.
Marantz, if I could ask a question.
You can ask any question, sir.
How would you feel about a hostile situation here? That, you know, I'm in the camp that the board is likely trying to prevent somebody. So how would you feel about that thesis?
I speak in direct, so I don't like. It's not like I'd speak like, "Oh, the white knight's coming" or "Someone's going to save us."
No. What would you? Do you think it's a possibility?
I think it's an absolute. They literally are spinning off assets right now. Remember, you don't file bankruptcy until you have it all lined up. Then you file bankruptcy because you don't want to leave it in the hands of the judge and the jury. It doesn't work that way. Like, if you guys have ever really studied bankruptcies, which I encourage you to do, I literally have a bankruptcy lawyer on my squad. We study this shit all damn day, and he's been in the industry for 20 years. I did an interview offline with an Apollo insider and another lawyer that deal with the same industry, that are what they call chief restructuring officers. This is
why haven't they filed bankruptcy then yet?
Because they're lining it up, PP. They're lining it up. And when they do, you're going to find that out. And that's why the Wall Street Journal can leak this after hours right now, just to fuck with the stock where you don't have control. That's why you say, how can it drop this far down in after hours on no volume? 900 million shares are traded back and forth to get it up 11 cents today. And you're
25% of that was lit market, dude. So I don't know what.
No, it's always going to be that way. That's the rules. That's
I got
the game that they play. Go look at AMC and what happened.
75% of it didn't even show up.
Traded 3 billion shares, PP. They traded 3 billion shares on the same float.
Bro, how do you explain Protocol Gemini, who's intricately linked with GME, saying congratulations to Bed Bath & Beyond after they already tanked in the after hours, 44 minutes before the Wall Street Journals broke the story?
Young man, I don't know anything about that.
Exactly.
No, I don't know anything about that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because the minute you guys name GameStop with Bed Bath & Beyond, you lose me. Every time ABC talks Ryan Cohen, I'm like, what are you talking about?
What do you have against ABC, man? What the fuck has he ever done to you? You have a fucking picture that says divorce on his thing.
Make ill-advised ideas.
What is it your problem?
Your problem. Yo, man.
So you don't agree with it? So what?
No, not at all.
Your problem?
No, hold on a second. Hold on.
Because I made it my problem.
So you're speculating.
That's kind of fucked up.
You were comparing Suga because of her prior history, therefore creating a speculation that we're all fucked here.
You can't do this. You can't do this. Every single individual on the board of directors and the executive staff have history of private equity and leverage buyouts, period. None of them have a turnaround story with any company they've ever touched. Not a single one.
I mean, I'm not looking for a turnaround, Marantz. I'm looking for a buyout.
You're on the right path, sir. You followed the DD. These numbnuts didn't. It's that simple. And I've been respectful every time I've been on your show. Not tonight, because you know what? I dropped the gloves for you. And you know why I dropped the gloves? Because it took me this hard.
Tell me why you dropped the gloves.
Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. About 30 minutes ago, it was announced that Bed Bath & Beyond filed for bankruptcy. I got the heads up from the Discord. These guys are all over it. And unfortunately, we got this one right. Now, I'm so happy that all the employees get to stay in place. They're not losing their jobs. The doors are going to stay open like I told you they would. What happens is that they find DIP financing right away. They actually found it before they filed. This is what tells me that they did it the right way. Even though it's all being driven by private equity, Dave Caston lined up everything right. 6th Street is going to go ahead and back it through DIP financing of $240 million. In addition to that, Hilco is going to be in charge of the inventory. I've seen this all before. I've studied all these bankruptcies, but I'm telling you, if you're not studying bankruptcies, guys, you guys are getting this one wrong. So here's the headline, as you guys can look through this here. It's going to tell you right here, Bed Bath & Beyond files for voluntarily Chapter 11 petitions. Now, when it says voluntary Chapter 11, that just means that they weren't forced into the deal by the covenants, by the banks. This is why I think everyone's involved. Everyone got the pass. Everything got lined up. And the reason why you do that is because the senior notes and the debtors get paid first. And they will get paid on this. Unfortunately, the shareholders won't get paid at all. They won't find value for their shares, and you'll find that out really soon. Whoever does buy this company, though, out of this, they have the chance to go ahead and reinvent themselves and without the debt. And that could be anyone. That could be your white knight that you guys are looking for. But if you invested in this company before the bankruptcy, unfortunately, more than likely, your losses are at 99.9%. I tried to help everyone. They didn't want to listen. All these guys out here pumping the stock, getting it wrong, they didn't want to listen. I'll tell you it again. When you can explain private equity, leverage buyouts, and how they originated, then you would know what to avoid on investing. And this is not high risk reward. This is, well, exactly what it was. It was a debt spiral. It was a death trap. And now it's bankrupt. Good luck, guys. You're always going to need it, especially if you're listening to failed individuals that don't do the homework. As far as what we're doing here, I can say it officially. I told you so. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good night. Do not second guess yourself on some of these plays. Don't buy into things that are held by private equity that are those junk bond financial firms. It doesn't work that way, guys. So I'm going to avoid this one. I'm going to avoid Kohl's. And I'll tell you what else I'm going to avoid moving forward. Still digging deep, still putting together volume 17 on connecting the dots, because it really gives you a history lesson now that we know exactly what we already knew and people try to dispute. Bed Bath & Beyond was never going to survive. It's not meant to. Have a good night, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But yes, this sucks for most of you. For me, like I said, I told you so. Peace.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Welcome to
That's right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz, the guy who keeps receipts and keeps spitting facts. I try my best, guys. I don't think these guys really understand where we're coming from. We're just trying to help. I mean, it's just not me. We've got a whole crew here, guys. Go look at the Discord. Give out so much good information, but even some of us in the Discord got it wrong. Hey, shout out to all the guys who are willing to admit defeat. I'm still waiting for the I told you so or I'm sorry video from PPCs. I'm still waiting, because either way, I could be wrong. They could be saved right now in the last hour, in the 12th hour, in the 17th hour. Carly, don't shoot me. But right now, 12:26 p.m., about to be delisted right after today. What do you do? Who the hell is hanging on to this through the pink sheets, i.e. or the OTC sheets, whatever they want to call them? I don't really care what happens. It's going to be fun to look at. It's disasters. I mean, look at this shit. You guys ready? I mean, oh my God. 727. I mean, my goodness, guys. Whoo, shit. We'll hit 6 cents by the time we're done. People are going to get out of here. I know people are nickel and diming and day trading all damn day, but I'm not part of it, guys. I'm just not, because I have so many things to pay attention to. Let's go to the first round of things. Yes, I did tell you about Bed Bath & Beyond 4 months ago. Even before that, when I told Kais Maledge they're never going to merge. But 4 months ago, I called bankruptcy, and everybody said I was crazy. I'm a shill. You got it all wrong. And I even explained what they were doing months before it got announced. I said dip financing. I said, carving out assets. They're going to figure it out. They're going to file before July. I said all of this. Oh, no, Marantz just, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Leave it to the professionals. Hey, PB, don't worry. I clipped all the shit you delete. All right? You delete every stream that I've ever been involved with when you admitted that you were going to tell everyone that you were wrong. I even have all the clips where you say I'm wrong and you don't believe it. And I even have the clips saying you want me back on your show and that you're so nice. Oh, it's so cool hanging out with you, Marantz. You're so good. You're just so smart. You're the other side of the coin. Blah, blah, blah. You're full of shit. All of you guys invested in Bed Bath & Beyond, and don't bother me. I don't care if you buy. And let me tell you something. This isn't a Me Too movement either. I own GameStop. Therefore, I'm cool with you. Fuck you. Okay? Flat out, I'm going to tell you to your face. And why? Because I got guys out here tell me, it's okay, Marantz, if I lose all my money in Bed Bath & Beyond. It's okay that I didn't listen to what you were saying. That just means you don't believe anything. You don't believe the truth that we're putting out. So why the hell would I believe that you're going to diamond hand GameStop shares? You know what's going to happen? It's going to go up and you're going to sell, and I'm going to be happy that you sold. I don't care if you sell GameStop shares. I don't care if you buy puts, and you know who you are in this chat. I don't care if you guys sell shares when it pumps, and you know who you are. I don't care what you do. But to deny the truth that is put in front of you is like blasphemy at that point. It's like you don't believe anything that I put out there. Yeah, GameStop's going to pay out a dividend eventually. GameStop's going to get into the S&P 500 eventually. And do you know what happens? I get to sit here and say, I told you so, because there's only one man in America that's painting out this whole fucking timeline for you, and then everyone else just wants to call you a shill. Everyone wants to come into the chat and say, but Marantz, can you explain why GameStop's down from the earnings to now? No. Do I care? No. Do I care about shorts? No. Do I care about the price action on the stock? No. The lower it goes, do I get happy? Absolutely. I wake up every day, I'm like, oh my God, here's my buy order. Let me go get $40 of that, $20 of that, $10 of that. Doesn't matter. The more shares I get, the better. You gather shit when it's low. Why would I want it to be all-time high? Why would I want it skyrocket? Why would I want it at $60 a share right now? Why? So that I could show my position and it'd be higher than it was when I bought it? That's not what I'm doing. I'm gathering the fucking acorns. And when it's all said and done and this winter's over, I'm going to be sitting here fat as a goddamn skunk. That's just the way it's going to be for me, guys. It's going to be like that until the day I die. Because the truth is this. No one's ever outlived this game called life. Everybody loses. In the end, time takes over. I don't care if you're 90 on your deathbed, you're sitting there, you're looking your kids in the eyes, say, hey man, I had a good run. Guess what? Here's what I left you. That is life. It is not traveling. It is not, oh, I get to live and experience things. I can do that shit for free. Or I could pay for it, and then I'd be broke. And when I die and I'm broke and I can't take it with me, that's the wrong narrative for me, because my job is to take care of the people below me and the people around me. And that's what I want to do with my life. That's what I do. You ever met a guy who says, I'm going to work until I die? Because he knows what it is. He knows what this grind is. And most people do die the minute they retire, but I'll leave that alone. But for me personally, I know that I can win. And how do I win? I stay with my mind on the game. That's it. And my mind's on my money. It's real simple. I invest into companies that I read the balance sheet and I understand it. Remember, if you can't add 5 plus 5 and it doesn't equal 10, you shouldn't fucking be there. There is nothing out there. Guys, I read books. I follow these investors, the Peter Lynch. I listen to them and I say, oh my God, these guys are so smart. Are they? No, they're not smart. They're just common. They're thinking like the common man, or they should be. But all those people out there buying lottery tickets, they're the same guys buying scratchers, the same guys going to casinos and putting out their money. Yeah, I know those guys. I used to be a degenerate. I'm going to tell you that to your face. I've told you the story where I lost $40,000 in a year, in 9 months, 40 grand cash. And it wasn't like I got 40 grand, like I made 40 grand on the stock market. Ooh, now it's money that I could lose. No. It was the money I earned by going to work. I had the cash and I lost it. Then I said to myself, holy shit. If I could have just put that into something that I love, something that I'm, I guess, educated on. Because right about now, I feel pretty educated on GameStop. AMC, not so much. I mean, I'm educated enough not to get into it. But let's talk about this for a second. I want to talk to you guys about business in general. I'm going to tell you something, okay? And I have the pleasure, I have the greatest life of all time. And I know you guys don't know this part. I don't get into it too much. But I want to tell you something. And shout out to you guys right in the text in the chat. I apologize, but I'm here right now. Okay, and I can't read it all because my mind's going, and I'm literally going to rant. Because that's what the hell this show is called, right? Originally, like when we first started this show, we were just ranting in the kitchen with no one watching. And now still no one's watching, but we're still ranting. And we got a lot more information, a lot more motivation, and a lot more education. Let me tell you something, guys. My wife is in commercial real estate. And I think about the banks collapsing and how 2 more regional banks are going down today and what implications that have onto commercial real estate. And the reason why I tell you that is because commercial real estate is different than residential. Residential 20-year loans, 30-year loans, they have rates. People adjust when the rates go lower, everyone's going to go ahead and refinance. Commercial's a little different. Commercial is, hey, it's 4 years in, 8 years in this lease, 25 years in this lease, but I can readjust these rates and come back into it. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people navigate this way. So when you look at AMC and you look at them stuck and they can't close down buildings because they're not going to take that hit on the commercial side, they're afraid to even open up new buildings. So when you look at Bed Bath & Beyond and how Alan Shore and the Retail Connection is tied in, you say, well, wait a minute. These guys have thousands of stores 2 years ago. They can't renew the leases. They can't keep this business going because it doesn't make money. So they have to shorten their footprint, and you get nimble right now, correct? Well, who wants to buy it right now at this price? No one wants 300 buildings that don't make money. Nobody wants 120 buildings that break even. Nobody, because they know they're going to have to pay an X amount more percentage. I told you this breakdown. They're looking to make 30 to 50% more on these new commercial real estate loans, these leases. That's what these leasing firms are trying to do. Banks are going to suffer because banks are sitting here telling you the rates are going up and no one's leasing. Companies are shrinking their footprints. They're not expanding. You should not be expanding right now. People telling me, GameStop should be acquiring things. They have $1.4 billion. What have they ever done? What's their guidance? Sit on the goddamn cash. Sit on $2 billion, $3 billion, $4 billion. I don't care. Sit on enough to when it's time to do something and those rates come down, then we're going to be good. But until these banks stop falling apart and until these banks get leveled, then okay, then we're going to be all right. I'm good with doing nothing. That's me. Guys, I love it. You kidding? You think I got to go out every weekend? I don't. I'd rather stay home and stack my money. I'm the last guy to go out. And you know who does that? Everybody in their late 30s and 40s figuring out that, you know what? I actually would have a lot more money if I didn't go buy the bar. If I wasn't trying to impress that girl. If I wasn't buying $300 pair of shoes. If I wasn't buying the next newest thing, makeup line for the girls, eyelashes, get my nails done. I don't have to do any of that shit. Just let the money stack. And guess what? I'll let it stack for 6 months. And after 6 months, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, well, do I need it? I don't need it. Cool. I'll park it away and I'll put it away. And then I'll do it again, rinse and repeat until I do need it, until medical comes up, until tires come up. Yeah, I got tires this morning. Oh, finally. Woo! Got 2 new tires on the back truck. And now, guys, I'm just telling you my life because when I look at things and I invest the way I do, I'm religious with a lot of things. Okay, I buy Costco stock every month. I buy GameStop shares every day. Put the buy orders in there. You can see them in the Discord. It's all free, by the way. It's in the description of the video. But there's no way that you guys shouldn't be learning from your mistakes. And the mistake is this: not going to work and making more money. Stop trying to go to this market and say it needs to pay you money. You can buy as many shares as you want of something. You can stack it high, but you better be buying the right things. The companies that are going to survive. There are companies out there that will not exist. And I know them all. I lived through them all. I lived through Radio Shack, Circuit City, Sears, you name it, JCPenney, well, in and out, right? You think about all the companies that have gone, Steinmart, Blockbuster Video, Hollywood Video, everything. It's industrial. The industry is gone. What I mean by industrial is this: the industry is gone. The industry is gone for what? Diamonds in person? Possibly. They shrink their footprint, and now you do most things online. A lot of people do. Then you moved on to women's apparel. Boom. You got into the gaming aspect, into the gambling. They took over every section of this world. And now they did grocery stores, and now they're restructuring apparel stores and or category killer stores. Joanne Fabrics, Michaels, Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond. We're going to go ahead and go with those big real estate footprints. And why? Because they're 25 to 35,000 square feet on a building. And who needs to rent that building out? It's going to be grocery stores again to expand after they decrease so much. And it's also going to be storage facilities. And when I tell you storage facilities, because people are not moving into homes anymore, they're moving out. And they move out because they can't afford them right now with these interest rates. So they put all of their stuff in storage. So you're going to see a lot more storage facilities over these last 2 years and going forward until interest rates come down. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. But you know what the difference is? I've lived this life. Unlike these 20-year-olds that are giving out advice on YouTube, I've been here for cycles. I've been here for the run. I saw what it was. I saw what it was like to have 6 figures, easy, a year in your pocket in your 20s, and then you got to get there again in your 30s and 40s, and look at how hard it was because of what we were going through. Right now, I'm sitting here just telling you, I'm sitting on money. I will refuse to spend anything. I stack everything away. And am I doing it the right way? I think I am. I think I'm buying GameStop, right? I'm buying Costco. I'm buying T. Rowe Price. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay tomorrow. But I tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not going to over leverage myself that all my expendable cash is gone. Anyone who does that, they don't understand. They don't. Because you know what? I went to the tire shop today. And the guy's putting on the tires. And remember, I'm the cheapest man in the world, guys. It's $45 a tire. Yeah, they're used tires, but they're going to last me a year. And I'm going to be okay with it. I go in there and I go, hey, guys, give me 2 tires in the back. I'm good. He goes, all right, $90. I go, is there an ATM machine around here? He goes, no, it's down the street. I walked all the way down the street. I'm talking about a half mile. I walked half mile, went to the ATM machine, took out $40, asked for $10, break them down to tens, and I go to the shop, and as they change out my tires for $90, okay, $45 a tire, I gave everyone in there $10 a piece. And I said, go have lunch on me. Because it wasn't about the fact that I didn't want to pay X amount of dollars for something. It's that money needs to travel. Money needs to circulate. People need to spend it. That's why when you're in those positions where you can tip a little more and you can do a little more, remember who you were. Remember that when you were grinding in the heat and you were changing tires and you were collecting trash and you were mopping floors and you were serving food, remember those people were you. And that's what I remember right now. And it's not that I'm rich. It's just I'm willing to give whatever I can give to keep this circulating, this economy going. That's why I take my ass to GameStop and I shop. But you tell me who's shopping at these failed companies now? They do now because it's 95% off, 90% off, going out of business sale. That's bullshit. Bullshit. If you care about your product, you care about your company, get it moving in a different direction. But know what you're invested in and understand that. That's all I'm asking, guys. The products you use every day, that's what you should be investing in. That's why I don't have a problem with Procter & Gamble. That's why I don't have a problem with Ford. That's why I don't have a problem with a lot of things. But for everyone out there to tell me that I'm wrong about Bed Bath & Beyond, I played the fucking clip this morning for a reason. Every clip. And that's not even every clip. That's not even every live stream. I just clipped a couple of things together, push play, let you see it. That it was put out there in clean text. Nobody wanted to listen. Twitter, I got Howie being the biggest fucking idiot in the world, telling me, oh, Howie, by the way, how you doing? You're a fucking idiot. Howie tells me, Marantz, you were awesome when you did positive videos about GameStop. Now you're just negative. What? You don't think I'm positive about GameStop? I'm the most positive person about GameStop. And you think I'm just negative? Or maybe I'm just giving you the facts and they happen to be negative. That's the difference here. I give you facts about shit and you can choose to, invest or not. That's what it comes down to. But yet everyone out there can give you an idea of what you should be buying, calls and puts and running all down the option side. And they're glorified. Pi-Fi glorified. PPC's glorified. Matthew Corey's glorified. These guys are losing people money left and right. And themselves. None of them made money other than YouTube. They don't make money off of trades. None of them. Don't give me that shit. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. I'll do the shit for free. What I do, my first song yesterday, demonetized the whole thing. I ain't give a shit. Taps, I'll play it. They'll demonetize me later. I don't know. That's the way it works for me because I don't care. I'd rather go play League of Legends all day. Shout out to Almo. I'm sorry, bro. You're my homie. You're my brother. And I haven't played Almo League of Legends because he says, you're not willing to teach me, but willing to teach Dan. He borderline called me a racist. And that's how I took it. No, I'm joking, man. Come on. Guys, this is real life problems, though. Right? Like, I'd rather have a problem on YouTube and TikTok and League of Legends than I would right now out here in my household. I don't need to be hurting for money. I don't need to be out here telling my wife, hey, baby, we're going to be short on this month. That's not how it works. For what? A position? No way. No way.
And for the guys who say they have to sell because they have stuff come up, well, then you're really over leveraged. You really don't understand what the hell I've been saying from day one. I'm going to give you guys a figure, okay? I'm going to give you a crazy figure, and this is not what I initially bought in. And I've never done this, okay? This is not my position. I just want to put that out there. But I have managed to, I want to say it's around $23,000 in the last 2 years extra. Just extra lunch money that I managed to be put away. At a minimum, 23 grand. I'm not even talking about the stacks of bonuses or cash that we put to the side, none of that. I'm talking about lunch money. In 2 years, I've put away $23,000 of lunch money. And I don't even think people understand what that means. That means I'm going out here every day and I'm eating nothing, or I'm grinding and I'm doing the best I can, because you can do it too. And for everyone who tells you out there they don't have money to spend or they don't have money to invest, they're full of shit. Change your habits. Change what you do. My wife just asked me right now, hey, do you want to eat this right here? I don't want to eat. I want to fast. I want to fast for a whole year right now. I'm on a grind. Guys, it is May 2nd. I want to explain this to you. Our channel, this channel here that we built, okay, was started May 17th, 2021 is when I decided to push record and put up a video. May 17th. In about 15 days, we will have been here for 2 years straight. It is a phenomenal day for me. I have been sitting here grinding, thinking about, and you want to know how crazy this grind is? You want to know how thankless this grind can be? This week alone, we've had -1 subscribers. This week alone. I haven't had a +1 subscriber this whole week. Am I shadow banned? I don't know. Did I reach the cap? I don't know. Do I care? Hell no. Because the ones I roll with are the ones I roll with. And that's it. If it's no new friends, it's no new friends. But I tell you, the information is always updating. The information is forever. The facts that we keep researching. You guys don't think I'm reading every damn day? I'm looking for shit to look, dig, go. Oh my, it never stops. And then it never stops. I'll ask Ruben for some advice. I'll ask Almo. I'll ask Linderbill. I'll ask Hot. I'll ask everybody. And you should be doing the same thing. But if you're out there second guessing what you're going through, it's because you're looking for the wrong shit. It's GameStop, man. Bed Bath & Beyond is 7 cents. Ashter, I'm going to tell you something, sir. You know, I'm not PP Seeds. I don't belittle you. I don't mute you. I don't go that route with you. I enjoy new dudes who come through and they want to hang out. 5 new memberships gifted. I appreciate the help, Funny Spider. We do our best, and I thank you, sir, in advance. An amazing guy right here, Funny Spider, always supporting the channel. And I never ask for it, and I don't want to ask. I'm not that way. You know that. But I'm going to do my best for you, Funny Spider. Aster, I'm going to tell you something, man. You tell me your position, and I laughed, right? I said, you put in $30 on Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was a reason for you to tune into the channel. But what you don't understand is that's all it cost you to find out who PP Seeds was and then who we are. Right? And you can be home right here. We're a bunch of misfits. We're a bunch of guys who just come out. And we're not misfits, actually. You know what we are? We're educated. Literally educated. I have found out that the kids, the grifter kids, the 20-year-olds, the millennials, the Zs, and the Xs, whatever you want to call them, all these guys, they all gravitate towards the individual that can give them the least amount of resistance. Honest. They want to get rich tomorrow. They think that's the dream. They think Instagram's real. They think they can go ahead and set up shop on Amazon and start selling products, resell, and they're going to make 20 grand a month, and they think this is life. And then when they get their money, they go to the bar and they buy the whole damn thing. That's life to them. That's what they think it is. When they should be doing what Tetron Invest is doing, and Tetron Invest is actually working, getting a paycheck, and putting away what he can. Setting himself up in his 20s for what will happen in his 30s and 40s, and he'll be a millionaire by the time he's 50. Everyone's playing catch up until they're not. So I ask you guys, do you want to be hanging out with dudes out here who are giving you hopium and a chance to win? Or would you rather just hang out with the people that you are comfortable with because it is like-minded, we have the same ilk, we're all cut from the same cloth? You know what that cloth is? Yeah, our parents beat the shit out of us. Yeah, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have Google. Yeah, they made us go play outside. Yeah, we never wore shoes. Yeah, we're those guys that tested out the concrete to see how hot it was while we ran up and down to the next mailbox. We've done all these things, guys. We've seen it all. got in street fights, played tackle football on the street. All the things you kids did when you were young, go ask your kids if they can do it today. I go to my kid, I say, son, can you go climb that fence? No, I can't. What? Climb the fence? I'm going to get my shoes dirty. Oh, I'm going to get stuck at the top. These guys can't even get over a brick wall. When I was their age, I was scaling shit. There's a big mindset difference here because the difference is we didn't grow up with cell phones in our pockets. We didn't. If we wanted to talk to a girl, we had to go up and get to know her. And that's the way we invest. Believe it. The way you invest is the way you grew up. When you walk up to a stock and you say, okay, I want to know what this stock is capable of doing. What about the business model? Who's involved? Who's leading the ship? Okay, how much should I put in? Let's see what else. Well, let me see what's going on. You ask all the questions. Because it's just like what? Hey, do you know this girl? Anybody know about her? No? Did she get around? Where's the yearbook picture? I got to know. No, who's her best friend? Where does she work? Does she got a job? You got her number. How'd you get her number? She just giving it out to anybody? Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe I'll talk to this girl next summer. Maybe if I see her around, it's going to work out. I don't know. I'll go visit her at work. We'll take our time to get to know each other before we actually ask each other out. That's the way we're going to do it. That's the way we invest. The way they invest is this. Anybody know? Anybody got to click on this one? How many clicks she got? How many upvotes? Damn, she got a lot. That means everybody wants to be with her. Oh, I want to be with her too then. Fuck, I don't care. Homie love, friend love. Yeah, we all got something good. We're all sharing. All right, cool. Nah, I might marry this. This is wifey. I might wife this one up. No? Bro, check out the pictures of this one. Look at this. Look at how she looks naked. Look. Yeah, no? Oh, my bad, bro. That's your sister? Oh, my bad. My boy PPC's put me up on this one. He said he didn't want it no more. He's passing it around. I know you guys don't understand this analogy, but I'm trying to tell you something. There's something that goes along the lines of doing the actual due diligence before you put in your money because you respect it. That's the difference. It's not about risk tolerance. I hate that phrasing, risk tolerance. No, it's reality. Reality that if you respect your phone bill and you respect your gas bill and your light bill because you had to go without in the past, you had to live through a recession. You're living through one right now. So that's why you're right there sitting on the tree. You're like, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. What are we getting them? Nothing. A hug, a handshake, and a hello. That's all we're giving. We ain't got shit to give them. When I see them, I'll tell them, hey, bro, I would have got you something, but we broke this month. Yeah, no, we broke this. You know, times are hard. Remember back in 2008? That's what's going through right now, man. Inflation is real. That's how you do it. These kids, oh, I got to get them the new shit. Yo, no, buy my iPhone. What the fuck? Huh. Chamath doesn't own SoFi anymore. I have no idea. Got lost on the wrong side of town. Looking for a girl where she lives? I bet. Marantz, I took my Bed Bath & Beyond sell-off and bought the dip on SoFi. That's ridiculous. Buying SoFi. I'm done with you, bro. Did you do your homework on SoFi? Let me ask you that. Anything Uncle Bruce touches, I'm not touching. Okay? No fear, wild camping, danger every day, breaking bones. Yeah. Yeah, my nephew's a throwback. My nephew just broke his arm at school, running around, messing around. I was like, damn, at least he was chasing something. At least he was doing something. I'm like, are you chasing girls? I hope so. Lots of people these days act like they've never been punched in the mouth. Scott Poland, I'm going to tell you right now, man. When I was growing up, I got chin checked once. I was like, I had to be in 4th grade. 5th grade, 4th grade, something like that. And there was a 7th grader. And we were all talking, we were just like that. And he just punched me in the face. And I was like shocked. I was like, yo, he just punched me in the face. No reason. And I was just like, all right, that's what we're doing? All right. I went up to the house, to the apartment, and I went up to my mom and I said, hey, Mom, this kid just punched me in the face. I was going to give you a heads up. I'm going to go fight him. I know. I just want to tell you before you get mad, I'm going to fight him. My mom was like, who hit you? I was like, Mom, stay in the house. I got this. I walked up. I'm in 4th grade, going to 5th grade. I'm pretty sure. This dude was already hit puberty. Dude had a beard and hairy armpits. I said, hey, man, you punched me, right? All right, let's go. We're going to fight. I gave him a warning. We're going to fight. And all I could do was pull off his scab. That was it. Pull off his scab. He was bleeding. Push him into the oleanders. He started crying, trying to get up. It was a fight. That's what it was. But I learned something that day. Don't ever stand close enough for somebody to punch you. Don't ever do it. So you don't learn from your mistakes until they happen to you. Or you can let somebody give you that info. The lesson, right? A lesson learned is a lesson taught. You can do that. It's something you could teach. I learned. So the next time it happened, the next time we got close enough, I start positioning my feet. I'm ready. I'm like, hey, if this guy stepped, and I'll tell him, if you step close, man, it's on. All right. I'm not even going to warn you. It's coming. It's because I've learned. You don't get into my personal space. But that was in 4th, 5th grade, man. I was 10 years old. My brother starts scrapping dudes randomly. That's just what you do. What do the kids do now? Mom, Tommy stepped on my shoes. I don't know what the fuck happened. Sister, that's a $2 host. Oh, I don't even know. Lots of people these days act that way, and that's unfortunate. Love that Mike quote. I don't know what Mike quote. I don't know which one it was. Rest in peace to Payless shoe stores. Absolutely. Man, I used to get my work shoes there. $29. Payless. I loved the place. When it went out, it went on bankruptcy. It went in liquidation, right? And we walked in, my wife and I, going out of business sale, and I bought 5 pairs. They were like $10 a piece. I bought 5 of them. I said, give me them all, babe. That's happening right now at Bed Bath & Beyond, guys. And then, you know, this story about Bed Bath & Beyond finally suing the freighter. If you guys know how I feel about this, you guys, I've talked about this in the past. I don't know if you guys pay attention to what we talk about, but I told everyone the shipping containers in the Pacific weren't able to get to the docks. So you would have to pay extra to hold them in the water, or else they're going back. And they're not going to bring you their shit. They would break the contract. And I told you I was aware of Costco paying for 4 tankers on the West Coast and 3 on the East Coast. It's something that I read somewhere. And now I'm reading that Bed Bath & Beyond didn't want to pay that. So the shipping company from Hong Kong took the shit back. And they're blaming that on the fact that they didn't have inventory. And I'm telling you what I'm blaming it on. The fact that nobody shops there and they didn't want to fill up the stores. They're like, what's the point? Uncle Bruce, yeah, if you don't know who Uncle Bruce is, bro, you got problems, bro. It's all right. I called 5 cents from $1.50. I know, XBit. You absolutely did. And right now, it hit 713. 713 was the low. 713 is the low. We're going to get lower, we hope. Let's get it. We've got 7 minutes left. Oh, I don't know if it's going to fall that far. Guys, this is it for Bed Bath & Beyond. It's over after today. That's why I did the whole montage, you know, for you guys to watch and see that I told you so. That's it. SoFi was only cool because Chamath owned it. Now that he sold, it's not cool anymore, I guess. Marantz, Bed Bath bankruptcy beyond, whatever. Bed bankruptcy beyond. It's not over. Kaiser's going to find the lost piece, Declaration of Independence, and bring Teddy Roosevelt back to life. Salazar, that's about as good as it gets right there. You know, guys, Bed Bath & Beyond did in themselves by doing a share buyback program, where they bought back over $12 billion worth of shares over the lifetime of the stock. And they were upside down at the end, about $1.5 billion. And it's this group of board of directors that actually bought back, did the final coffin blow like in 2020 and 2021, 2022, and 2023, like all this, everything they do, they just kept putting nails in. And I kept telling people, like, this is what they're doing. And the unfortunate part is now the narrative being pushed out is that Bed Bath & Beyond didn't file for bankruptcy, that they actually own the excess shares, the floated shares that are out there. And it's like, so they bought back more shares? I mean, at what point are we going to say that they stopped buying back shares? They stopped using cash for that reason. It does nothing for you. 7 cents, 07. Mike Tyson, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Well, that's true. Oh, nice, about to be 6 cents. In the after hours, it's going to get to 6 cents. I think it'll get to 6 cents in the after hours. I think people are going to come to the realization that this is over, and only certain people can sell then. Goof, bye, baby. Yeah. Marantz, why am I timed out? Ashter, it happens from time to time, bro. There's moderators in the channel. They time people out just to clear up the space in the chat. You should take it as a badge of honor. If you've ever been on a timeout here, you're doing a great job. Doesn't mean that you're blocked. You're just on a timeout. Hot. And to think grifters were promoting 50-cent calls. Or 5-cent calls. Which one is it? Because you know what's the crazy part? 50-cent calls. The worst part about all of this is that people are playing it out to the penny. You couldn't dream this up. I was showing you the videos and everybody was, what's up with $5? What's up with $3? And now we're talking about 7 cents. It's over. It's been over. It was over the day I ever saw it. And I told everyone, or everyone that I could. Great speech, Marantz. Killed it today. Happy 2-year anniversary, too. Rick Alva, I wonder. I wonder what people would really have to see happen before they believe that we're still on the downswing. Like, people think we're on the upswing, and when would you start buying stuff? Other than what you buy at the bottom, like I'm buying GameStop at the bottom, I'm buying Costco relatively at the moderate bottom. It's a very good play for me, or a lifetime investment, actually. I'll never lose a dollar I put in there. I looked at shares I was buying last year at 328. 2 years ago, I'm sorry. 2 years ago at 328. Costco shares. I bought 34 more at 35 more now. At 494, 496. You see the drastic increase? I've been buying them for 10 years, 11 years. I'm just so excited that you can call certain things right. I can't wait for Post tomorrow complaining that they can't buy Bed Bath & Beyond. They're insisting that Bed Bath & Beyond has 10 days warning of the ticker to be suspended and not delisted. It's funnier than my broker hasn't told me. Empirical data, these guys are hilarious, man. There's filings beyond filings, and what they want to do is they want to read every line and try to dissect it and how it's positive and how it could be bullshit. Well, this means that Sue Gove is going to reward more shares now that they have the ability to do that, because now you will stop buying them. Yeah, these guys are ridiculous. Everybody out there. Options contracts are based on $1 movements. People don't trade options on penny stocks. XBit, I heard that, man. I heard that all. A buyer would buy through the bankruptcy through a 363 sale. The time has passed for someone to step in and stop the train. I said this yesterday because I listened to everything you guys say in the Discord. Like, all of your ideas, I sit there and I try to filter through them, like, in my mind. And I said, okay, it makes total sense to me right now. And somebody can type in the chat and let me know if I'm right. My plan is that in January, when they were supposed to file for bankruptcy, they had 2 buyers on the table. And JP Morgan knew this. They rejected the offers because these guys did not want to buy all those dead buildings. So they closed off Harmon, and they closed off all the stores they could to shorten up the footprint. When it got down to it, JP Morgan then said, okay, we have the footprint the way they said they would buy it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and go bankrupt. And Bed Bath & Beyond says, yeah, let's do it. But Sue, go do the interview to let everybody know what our footprint is. It's 360 and 120. Cool. Here's what it is. What do the earnings look like? Well, it looks like we got 1.2 billion. Off of that number, which is fake, by the way. The 1.2 billion is not on the 360 and 120. The 1.2 billion is still on Harmon and still on the existing Bed Bath & Beyond stores of Christmas. So you can't fake the number to me. It's an inflated number. That's why I tell you they don't do $1 billion worth of sales. So I go ahead and I hear the number 1.2 and I go, oh, I get what they were trying to do. Now when they file for bankruptcy, everybody goes, oh yeah, so you got 360, you got 120, but it's not worth what you think it is. It's just not. So what happened to Harmon? Did you liquidate? What happened to all the other stuff? Did you just fraction out of these leases? Did you just get out of them for a one-time fee? All the one-timers are going to have to pay. And that balance sheet, the reason why earnings aren't coming out, because they're going to have to show it. They're going to have to show it, and people are going to look right through it and be like, fuck no, I'm not bidding on that. And that's what I think is happening. I think people are willing to bid on the company once they see the balance sheet. And the unfortunate part is they're going to go ahead and string out that balance sheet as long as they can, because they got to make it to the 22nd. 22nd hits, it's over. It's completely over. It's chapter 7 at that point. But everyone is literally looking at each other and sitting on their hands because everyone has private equity lined up. Everyone has cash. And they're like, okay, what are we going to pay for it? What are we going to pay for this company that's overvalued right now? They're not. They're not going to buy the debt to it. And the reason why you can't carve out pieces is because you can't figure out what debt is associated to Baby and what debt is associated to Bed Bath & Beyond. And you're going to have to show that in the filings. And when you show it, it's going to look even worse for Bed Bath & Beyond. Maybe it looks good for Baby. Maybe Baby does make money. Maybe that's what it is. But what is Bed Bath & Beyond worth? The actual parent company, not the subsidiary. So I'm just looking at it from my standpoint, my rose-colored lenses, to tell you Well, first off, none of this has any positive reaction to a stockholder. None of this is going to help out any shareholder whatsoever. It's just theater at this point for us to look at and speculate. But if you're invested in it or if you're buying it, you're a fucking idiot. Flat out, I don't care. I don't care if I say it that way. I don't care if you come looking for me later. Come knock on my door. Come see me at work. Go do whatever the fuck you guys want to do. If you're an investor in Bed Bath & Beyond, you did it to yourself. Don't blame me. People want to blame me for what's happening with AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond. Did you guys see on Twitter? These kids are ridiculous. Like, oh, because you said all this, you're so negative about it, so then you want it to go down so it goes down. Yeah, I want it to go down so it goes down. My bad, bro. All of my wants and wishes are coming true. That's what it is. God speaks through me. Forgive me, guys. I am Jesus. This is complete bullshit. Oh, these people. Didn't Burry take heat buying the stock market at the bottom? Yeah, we all do. It's all over except the crying. Yeah. Waiting for connecting the dots 100. Warm toilet seat. Good luck, man. Good luck. I'm doing my best. My broker says that it's being delisted tomorrow, the 3rd. Details on my Twitter page. Yeah. Yeah, GTA. I'm down with that too. I think it is being delisted. I think it's out of here. Oh, did it just fall right now in the after hour? There you go. Let's go, babe. Why stop there? Why stop there? Let's keep going. There he goes. I'm going down. And you ain't around. Baby. Hey, the only people buying this shit is Kai's Malej and PPCs right now. Look at this shit. This guy. Hey, you guys, spare me, bro. I could have bought 100,000 shares today. What the hell would I do with those? 100,000. I bought 100,000 shares. I'm like, yeah. So you had $7,000. Okay. Get out of here. Look at this. Oh, it's painful. Come on, baby. I'm waiting for that 6 cents. 6 cent mafia. Give him a Grammy. Woo, I'm so excited. My broker says, there you go. People are losing a lot of money. It is gambling. Yes, Lone Wolf, it's more than that. Oh man, that green candle before it closed. Is this the MOAS? Yeah, it's no ass right now. Look at this nonsense. These guys lied to you long enough. I just can't take it. My life's a gamble. Life's a gamble, my guy. No, Scott Poland. Hey, my man. No. That's all the words I hear over there. You know, my man, interesting. I can do the whole show. OTC tomorrow. Does anyone know when? All crazy conspiracies. You know, I don't know when, and I don't care. It's never going to be what I want it to be. OTC is going to lose you a lot of money. I can't believe they can't see that Marantz is trying to help them. Unbelievable. Wendy, we have been here for 2 years, right? We've been doing this shit for 2 years. And there's never been a moment in my time where I make videos with the idea that I'm trying to swindle, lie, cheat, steal, manipulate. Nothing. And so when I make a video and people call me a shill and or say the things they say about me, like, I literally went on the PP show, super positive, let them know what I thought. They all agreed, and you saw the videos. Yeah, our stock is shit, no fundamentals. We shouldn't even invest in it. It's a gamble. So they already know what they're doing, right? But in the same breath, they'll say, Marantz, how much are you getting paid for this? Hey, my man, where do you get off? It's like, what? Then you really don't understand what the fuck I'm doing. That's the problem. That's what I have. I was just averaging down on SoFi. Yeah, okay. Speaking of, today is executionary contracts and lease cures deadline. We should see that info shortly. Okay. I don't know what any of that means, but we'll figure it out when it does happen. They refuse to believe it's being delisted. Their official 8K even says it's being delisted tomorrow morning. Yeah, these guys. So they didn't dilute the float? So their float is only 116 million shares, but the short is 116 million shares. Yeah, it's short 100%. We got to buy it all, man. Oh, my wife hates that laugh right there. I sound like my dad when I laugh like that. Oh, it's just terrible, guys. It's terrible. Oh, by the way, the Lakers play tonight. You know, I don't watch basketball. I haven't done that in a long time. Welcome to the crew, Rick Elva. I appreciate you, man. I really do, Rick. Appreciate the support. Even if it is $3 at a time. Let me tell you something, guys. The $3 means a lot to me. Because I'm like, all right, maybe we all hang out. Maybe we actually have good info. But I still read all your texts for free. It doesn't even matter. The members only videos that I have coming out, I have one coming out today. And guys,
if you guys could ever see the outtakes of the videos that I don't post, because you know what happened? I'll do a video, guys. I'm gonna share this background with you right now. I'll do a video, and my wife will be hearing me do the video, and she'll be like, no. And I'm like, what? She's like, babe, you can't say that. You can't do that video. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't believe in them. She's like, no, you can't say that. We don't use words like that. You're no better than them if you make that video. Yes, ma'am. So you can imagine, I've made some pretty hardcore videos over the time, and there's still ones that I couldn't put out. So what do? I do what every guy does. I call my friend. I call Almo, and I vent to him. But Almo flipped the script on me yesterday. Almo went off on me yesterday. Hey, Marantz, you got a second? Like, he was so serious, bro. He cleared the deck. Almo, I'm going to put our secrets out there. He went like this. He said, Almo goes, hey, Marantz, you got a second? And I was like, yeah, what's going on, bro? He's like, I just want to vent something to you if you're all right with that. So, yeah, go ahead. He goes, I want to know why my boy, who runs his own YouTube channel, won't play TFT with me, won't play League of Legends with me, won't look up the stocks I want to look at. Oh, it's all fuck you, Almo, but here I am every day picking up the phone for you. And I was like, huh? I was like driving. Guys, mind you, this phone call happened at 2 a.m. yesterday. I swear to God. I put this on my son's life, put this on everybody's life. And I said, yo, Almo, what's up, babe? Like, what's going on? And he said, dog, I want to know what's going on. You cheating on me? No, bro, I ain't cheating on you, player. Come on, man. No, I'm joking. We're friends. This is what it is. We're all friends. I don't mind saying this shit out loud. Almo told me how I felt about some shit. But that's a joke right there. That's a joke. I'm not being. My point is, I call Almo whenever I want to vent out shit, and I'm pretty sure he does the same. And it's more than just stock talk, it's life. But I reflect back to what I was saying earlier on this stream, that nobody wins in life. Everybody loses. You show me one person that won life, and I'll show you somebody who died and lost. So everybody has a time, and it's always ticking. So I'm just thankful that I get to call someone and they pick up, and that is Almo. So I'm forever thankful for a friend like that. I'm thankful for the individuals that reach out every day. Sharon, tell me I got to throw the trash tonight. John Jar Binks always hitting me up. A Suit doing the same thing. Monster Buddy. And there's just so many of you guys. And I'm so thankful. I am. So if I could be that beacon for you and you could do it for me, then why not just sit here and let's enjoy it? And that's what I've been doing. And that's why I built this space for us. And then I go back and I think, man, can we get some more information? Can we get some more truth? Can we get some more, reason to sit here and pass the time? And that's what it is. So I don't fault Almo for going off on me yesterday. It's valid. But I'm going to tell him straight up, you're my boy, I got you. And that's it. Every now and then I slip. Hey, Dan, you want to play, Dan? Nah. It's all love. Marantz, what's your thoughts on Tesla? There's a good question. Just cut up on the stream. Beautiful retrospective in the last few months. Yeah. Epic opening video. Yeah. Marantz does the best PP stream. PP impersonation. Hey, man. Hey. No, I don't know. Guys, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't know. I like stock. I don't want to tell you all about it because, fucking ABC here is so deep, bro. He's so balls deep, in me. I mean, in the stock. So, this is, really cool, man, to have, a guy who's, the age of my grandpa just hang out with me all day. This is fucking awesome. I've had a daddy complex my whole life. But anyway, this fool put in 200,000 shares worth of shit. Him and his wife. They don't even know my real name. I mean, fuck. It's fucking cool, man. But hey, what I really want is I want some real perspective on the stock. So here's what we're gonna do right now. We're actually gonna call Kaz. I know it's Kaz, but I'm gonna keep calling him Kaz because it's the more I say it's Kaz. Yeah, it's like ass Kaz. So I'm gonna call Kaz and I'm gonna ask him and I'm gonna say, what do you think about stock? So Kaz, why are you so bullish, bro? What's going on? BBC, I just want to say, fuck Ryan Susie, fucking Marantz Rantz, the piece of shit, the rat, Jim Cramer. Did I say fuck Marantz? I wish I could see this man. I'd teach him, if I saw him, I'd introduce him to New York. What are you gonna do? Buy me a fucking pizza, boy? Get that shit out of here. What are you gonna do, Toothless? Goddamn. This ain't How to Train a Dragon. What are you going to do there? Drive me to my destination? Thank you so much. I'll give you 4 stars. By the way, 6 cents. It's coming. We coming. Let's go. Get there, bitch. Get there. 714. Oh, goodness. Great. It's 721 right now. Oh, you want 741? You passed that one up. Sorry, brah. Come on, man. It was going to be the meme stock of the year. Oh, we were going to go 741. That's where we're going to stop. That's where we're going to, our last price was going to be 741. Oh, but it wasn't. Well, on the clock on the wall behind me, it says 449. What does that stand for? That's how many pounds Kai's Malaysia's wife is. 449 pounds. Oh, God, there it is, baby. Let's go. 708. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, it's going to happen, guys. It's going to break 6 cents. It's going to get there. Oh, Lord, she's a-coming. Hindenburg Research just released a hit piece on Icon Enterprises. I don't know, bro. I don't even like them. There's nothing about me, Esports Entertainment Group. I'm waiting on it. Don't worry about it. We're going to talk about Tesla in a minute. I will get to Tesla. 800K bags are heavy. Marantz, can GME beat the target? They really did. And they'll keep beating it. There's 7 cents, baby. Let's get it. Woo! Yes. Yes. We can do it. There it is. $6.99. Woo! Guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. This shit's going to $4. 4 cents, I'm sorry. There's a buy order right now at 4 cents, 300,000 shares. They want to buy the whole damn company. Look at this shit. $6.95, $6.90. Whoa, baby. Oh, I knew this was going to be a good watch party. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Hey, guys, this is rest in peace, baby. How many times in a row am I allowed to play taps? That's what I want to know, because I'm about to. Target company. Man, someone on PP said they sold Bed Bath & Beyond from Milan. Can GameStop beat Target the company? Absolutely. Oh, man. Woo, bro. Oh, man. You know, when you're sitting there, look at this shit. Anybody want to take the elevator down? No, I'll just take these steps right here. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, bro. Look at this shit. 0.68. I mean, bros, it's not, how could it stop? It's delisted tonight. It's done. This is the last day. What do you think's going to happen? Here, we'll hey, Scoob, what's going on? Oh, gosh. Mickey. No, look at this shit. 677. Bro, we almost going to get there. Tesla or Lucid. Tesla all day, but I wouldn't buy either or. I wouldn't buy any of that shit, bros. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm only buying GameStop. There's nothing I'm buying. There's nothing I like. Nothing I like out there. Oh, yeah. Why would it go green? Why would it even... Hey, guys, this is a gravestone doji right here. This is... Hey, somebody call fucking Ant Trades. Get them on the case, bro. Look at this shit. But they're all in the same meme basket, guys. The fact that Bed Bath & Beyond's going down, they're all in the same meme basket. There's just no way. This is some bullshit, man. No way. I'm telling you right now. How did GameStop go green today? I don't understand. How did GameStop go green today of all days when Bed Bath & Beyond has been falling to the floor all day? How did GameStop just put in the same basket? They moved the same. No, really. Hey, hit me one time. This shit is so stupid. Bro, this shit is below Doge. This shit's below Dogecoin. I'm sorry, guys. These are real laughs. These are not fake. go. Hey, the beginning of this video is fire now that I'm watching this shit. My whole next stream is just going to be me laughing at these fools. Hey, PP. What are we going to do, PP? You're all shoulders, no neck, right, PP? This is you. Hey, guys. Hey, I had a dream, guys. I have a dream. No, I really had a dream last night, and the PPCs was in my dream. Hey, I'm dreaming about you, PP. No, look at this shit. I was in the living room, and it was like the game turned into, my dream turned into zombies, Call of Duty zombies, right? And I threw a grenade, and then a zombie, and it was a crawler. He came at me, half his torso, and it was PPCs, and he was just crawling at me. And I was like, nobody kill him. We need him alive. Go get your weapons. Go get your shit. Just kite him around the map. Go ahead. He was like, come on, man. I got to get my money back. That really did happen in my dream. I know you guys think I'm just joking. I'm dead serious right now. Marantz, you like Costco too? Oh, bro, stop it, Astor. Stop it. Obviously, if I buy a lot of it. Marantz GME predictions for 5 years from now. Will GME beat the earnings coming Q1? Yes, Gabriel, I think they're going to be fine. If you watch my other videos about GameStop earnings, it was really good for myself what I think's happening. But yeah, I'll see you in 5 years, bro. It'll be cool. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Hey, it's so funny to watch what's going on with Anheuser-Busch. Yeah, Cranky, it is funny. It's funny when you go to the bar, you're like, yeah, I'll take a Michelob Ultra. And then they're like, well, we're kind of sold out. All we have is Bud Light. Nah, bitch, I know what you're trying to do. We ain't buying no Bud Light right now. Nobody is. I'm telling you, I had the greatest day the other day when I met the dude with the tattoo on his shit. He's like this, bro, I live this shit. This is bullshit. And he still wasn't drinking Bud Light. And he had the tattoo. So that'll tell you everything, man. Only people I've seen drinking Bud Light are homeless people because I don't think they got the update. That's it. I saw some homeless dudes with the tall boys. That's about it. Are they still buying to reduce their cost-based average? Oh, that's hilarious, man. Marantz, I'm still in the green with GME. Oh, good job, man. I'm driving and just dying right now. SBF. I'm sorry. Don't crash. Don't crash like this goddamn stock. Look at this shit, bros. Bros, I swear to God, 75 cents since it closed to now. They lost almost 75 cents. Oh, they got to come back up. Oh, it's got to go green. Who's buying? Who is buying? I mean, shit, bros. Somebody's willing to buy it at a penny. I mean, should I jump in? Should I call somebody? Because, I mean, I could and be like, yo, I got the best. I might just buy in just to say I have a better price average than these cats. Nah, I can't do it. I got too much discipline, bro. Besides, I got pieces of gum to buy. I can't be buying shares of Bed Bath & Beyond. Like, no. Get a chicle. You know, little kids at the border. Bro, these are the biggest thugs ever, bro. Let's just say you're at the border, right? You pull up. And this is the candy they're selling, all right? They're selling this candy. Now, let's just say this candy is 25 cents. I swear to God, this is what they'll do. They'll get a snooze, whatever they do, right? They just do this shit. And you'd be like, no, I'm good, man, I'm good. And they go, okay. And they just put it right there on your car. They put it right there on your window and walk away. They put them all on everybody's car and walk away. And when they come back to it, they go do a loop around the whole border. All the cars, and little kids, bro, 5 years old, 6 years old, no shame, putting the shit on your car. And I'm just like, yo, this little motherfucker come get his candy? I don't want to buy his gum. Then when they come back, if the gum's gone, then they expect their money, right? And I think it was my mom at the time. My mom was like, hey, just give him a quarter. Give him a quarter. And I was like, but Mom, I don't want this stale ass gum. I don't even know what it is. Bro, there I was. So that's how I feel Bed Bath & Beyond investors are doing this shit right now. Just walking up. Here, guys. Here, buy some shares. I'll come back to you right now. Don't worry. I'll make another video. This volume is ridiculous. It's 177 million. It's got to be. This is awesome. People like you don't know what's going on. People was like you don't know what's going on. Oh, no. I knew what was going on. I said, he don't like me. That's all that was. But I promise you, I knew what was going on because I told everybody. What are you talking about? Did you read it? Will be fun, bro. Yeah, it will. If you liked it at $5, you're going to love it at 5 cents. I'd rather drink a warm beer than a cold Bud Light. I'd rather not drink at all. Marantz, I've never seen PP stand up. When he says he has to go to the bathroom or something, he turns off his camera. Aster, I know. Please. Bro, I just paid Capital One $50 on my credit card, yet they drop it on the market. Are you kidding? I'm telling you guys right now, okay, so I have this credit card. I'll tell you guys, I don't give a shit. I'm this kind of guy. So I have a credit card through Best Buy. It is my, I think it's Citibank Best Buy credit card. I've never missed a payment on my credit cards, on my bills, on my automotive bills, on my house, on my mortgage, anything. I've never missed a payment in 10 years. Okay, I made every single payment. Immaculate. I forgot, because you don't have an app to pay that credit card. You have to go to the website. But I forgot, like on my timeline, on my alerts, I had forgot to go make the payment. So I was like, I don't know. Something told me to go check. I go, oh, let me go check my Best Buy card. I forgot about that. And then in there it said $75. And I was like, oh, $75. Let me double it. So I always do that. I double up. So I went and paid $150. And they said, thank you so much, but you're 2 days late. I was like, I'm 2 days late? My bad. No harm, no foul. My bad, bro. Drop my credit score 75 points. Just like this goddamn stock just dropped. I swear, it's 75 points. Because I was 2 days late on a $75 credit card payment. Bros, make thousands of dollars in payments to guys, I'm talking about to live your life in Cali. You better be netting take home 10 grand a month. If you ain't bringing home 10 grand a month, you ain't paying no bills. I'm just letting you know, you got to bring home more than that cash, or you're going to hurt, or you're not going to be able to live that life. So if I'm paying out, let's just call it 10, I'm making it easy for people, then what? What can we put away? What can we do? I can't believe they lowered my shit 75 points. I was furious. I'm like, who do I need to call? Well, I'm just going to pay off this card and just get out of here. Like I only have the cards because they increased my credit score. Now this shit cost me after 2 days of being, 10 years of never missing a payment. I never missed a payment. Never been late on a payment. My streak is over. And it happened. It's okay. Like my wife says, I ain't got to buy nothing right now, so it's okay. She's like, what are you mad about? You ain't got to buy nothing? I'm like, you're right. I don't need to buy a car. I don't need to buy a house. I don't need to buy nothing. I'm good. I just need to buy some more stock. See, I'm just like you. I'm human. It happens. Let's see what we got here. Want to have some fun? Go to a bar and buy the guy that has a girl you want. Buy him a Bud Light and keep sending them at him all night until she leaves. That's a good ass move right there, Moonshine. Oh man, you might be buying some beers that are just gonna sit there. They said they're going to give it to distributors for free. Oh, I bet they have nothing they can do. Keith, they're still buying to reduce their price averages. Oh, that's gross. I said I would buy in at 4 cents. I can get 100 shares for $4. That's phenomenal. Marantz, there's an option. AMC will beat coming earnings. Bro, I don't know what the hell you're trying to write, but if you're asking if AMC is going to beat earnings, that's not possible. It is physically impossible. I'm just letting you know now, there's no way they can beat earnings. No way. I've got them losing about $150 to $200 million this quarter. Easy. They need to sell some damn shares. They need to raise some capital because they're going to be bankrupt, just like Bed Bath & Beyond, real soon. No way they beat earnings. It's not even possible. AMC going to partner with Bud Light. Yeah, they could do that. What's going on with IEP? Potato Bicep? I don't know. I don't follow other stocks, really. I don't know too much, man. But what's this? We're live? Yeah, Chad, we're live. PPP's in his chair. I wouldn't know, bros. Sheesh. I would never use that card again. Oh, my bad, bro. You got GME stock. You don't need no credit card. Exactly. There is no way they can beat it. Correct. There's no way they can beat it. Yeah, about my credit card. Yeah, I'll never use it again either. All right, guys, that's the show. Just keeping receipts, watching the stock hit 6 cents. I'm pretty happy with that one. I just want to tell you guys, to all you Bed Bath & Beyond guys out there, I told you so. To all you PP lovers, well, it should be a lot of people. I told all you guys what was going down. All right. If you guys didn't want to believe me, it's on you. But I keep receipts. I have more. I just played a couple this, beginning of the stream. And it sucks, man. It sucks that it opened up at 10 cents today and it came all the way down to 6.77 in the after hours. That means it lost an additional 34%. And I try to help people. I try to tell people. Nobody ever wants to listen to the guy who tells the truth. Nobody wants to hear the truth. Nobody wants to hear World Trade Center 7 was demolition. It was a demolition. God, you guys ever see the video on that shit? It is absolutely crazy. They blew that building up for no reason. And I'm still trying to find out why. Don't come get me, CIA. Don't do it. What did it say? I didn't even read what it said. Hold on. These guys talking some bullshit now. Here we go. Moonshine sounds like you deposit at Bank of America. There you go. Yes, sir. That's the gamer in Moonshine. That's funny. Half the world has a PP. Half the world has a PP or wants a PP. There you go. If he was a real man, there you go. They cling on to hope. There's no hope. It's over. It's cool that you buy what you like. I buy what I know. That building was in free fall. Yeah, I know. If he was a real man, he would bring us to his live and apologize. Grind time. All of you are invited to his live, apparently. But me, because, I know a lot of you guys are blocked. I'm blocked. He blocks everybody. Anybody that says my name, he blocks. Remember, his penalty was that if he says Marantz, he has to buy more shares. Ooh, what a penalty. You have to lose more money. I agree that's a penalty. But no, I really appreciate you guys so much. Thanks again. 7 cents right now, flat. We got it right. That's all I can tell you. It's too easy. It's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. If you need me, you know where to find me. Almo, get on the sticks, bro. I'm coming. Peace. I think.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is.
Hold up, cut the track. Cut the track. Somebody just said I skipped somebody's question. And I didn't skip anybody's question. So, first, I also got this message that says, hey, Marantz, let's talk about GameStop for a second. You know what? I'm going to do that. I won't even play the game right now. I'm going to apologize. Can't play the game now because I got to do this shit. Got to put people in their place. So let's go ahead and go through it real quick. Says the building was a free fall. I agree. Also said, let's talk about GameStop a bit, Marantz. Let's talk about it for a bit. I'm going to help you out with what I feel is GameStop's going through this quarter and how I feel they're going to make money. I feel GameStop's still moving pieces around, cutting out the leases. Remember that they had 2,200 leases or 1,400 leases that are going to be due for renewal this year and last year. Combined total over the last 3 years, almost 2,000 buildings. So could they move out a little bit more pieces? They could without losing top line revenue. Sure. If they lose a little bit off the top, that's okay. I hate people who just look at the revenue number and say that's what dictates where the company's going. GameStop's phenomenal, fundamentally phenomenal. They make money per square foot. They do well in the retail space. They do well on e-commerce. So I think that they're going to show the one-time transactions and or expenses from last year. We'll go ahead and phase those out. They will also annualize on inventory and inflationary numbers. How that works on the balance sheet, well, you're going to find out how much it costs to run a business and how it's budgeted. So I think they're going to do really well because what businesses do every year as they go through their fiscal budget, they factor in previous year's expense and they try to get better. Yes, if you had a cash burn. Yes, if you had a cash loss, you're literally going to go to your board. You're literally going to go to your executives. You're going to tell them, hey, you need to come in positive on this number. So find a way to get better. And losing $300 million over the course of a year is not a way to get better. But understand they lost that 300 in the first 2 quarters of the year, not in the second 2 quarters. So with the first 2 quarters coming through this year, they just have to not lose $300 million. It's going to be really easy. It's going to be really easy with the one-time expenses gone and the bad business decisions that they made over that time frame. So I'm happy with GameStop. I know where they're headed. I know what the Q1 numbers are going to look like because I saw exactly what was Harry Potter Hogwarts. I've seen all the other games that come out where people are buying consoles, people are getting in, period. This is the premier destination for gaming. And if people don't realize that, go to Best Buy, go to Target, go to Walmart, and go look at how they have everything out of stock or everything behind glass. It's impossible to get what you want. Here, GameStop will deliver to you at home, and that costs them nothing as well. Closing up one fulfillment center, cutting out that whole center side, closing up the call center, getting rid of all the excess and cutting it dry, cutting out all the fat is going to bring you profit to the bottom line. And when you hit that profit margin, when you hit that break-even margin, now you know where you can scale and you can grow and you can have that hockey stick that I'm talking about as far as growth in the company, and it's going to look great. And if you're an investor, you're going to look for that too. If you're a guy on Wall Street and you're looking at GameStop, you say, well, they're trailing 12 months, you know, they're 12 TT is going to be like, oh no, they're not good there. They're not good. Look at how much money they lost. Okay, well then guess what? You're going to get a new quarter in on that number, so your TT is going to look even better. And you're going to be like, all right, maybe I should invest with this company. And you will eventually. And then you'll be late to the party, but even if you're late, you're early because everyone's doubting you, right? No, retail owns the damn stock. Institutional holders are not invested on this company. The institutional holders are the insiders themselves. Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, Alan Adel put their money where their mouth is. So when you look at GameStop and you see what they have transitioning, this is the year you make it to the S&P 500. This is the year you stack cash high and watch it fly, because next year they actually have to pay their executives not in shares so much, but actual cash. And they're going to have cash to pay them because that's the way the contract's written. If you have not read the contract for the executives, I encourage you to do it. Why do I have to do it? Well, I have to do everything. I already read it. I knew that in the third year they're going to get paid cash and they're not going to get paid the stock itself like they have been for the last 2 years that they have been here. Don't worry. My channel's as old as the board of directors for GameStop. So when we've been here for 2 years, so have they. And what do they have to show for it? Profit. And what do we have to show for it? Us. And that's just what it is. So that's GameStop. That's how I feel about it. You should really pay attention to it. But as we go back, somebody else said that I dodged a question. You skipped my message. Want to be a comedian? I didn't see a message that you put out here at all. And I'm scrolling everywhere. I didn't see one thing. So ask it again. Don't feel like I ever skipped you. No one cares. Want to be a comedian? I do, I guess. No, I cannot. I'm going to save them. You can't. Funny to think. There you go. Not at all. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah. Funny, I thought. There we go. I bought items last night. Good job. So pumped for next earnings report. So am I, Tetron. So pumped. I thought you were going to go live last night, brother. And I saw the video. You got caught up. No biggie. No, don't just. No, I'll see you the next day. Whatever it is. I'll hold the ship down for you until you get back. This is good to hear since I bought 5 more shares today. I think we all did. That's just the way it goes down. James, appreciate you, bro. James out here. Hell yeah. Marantz, I would rather invest in GameStop than cruise lines with the state of the economy. Cheaper the game to go on a cruise. Yeah, even that mentality is retarded, Esther. It's not what's cheaper to do. It's not what. See, you're not thinking. You're thinking in the simplest form of investing, i.e., what does it cost to do said product or thing to do. I am not going to invest money in Disneyland because it costs $180 for a ticket. I'd rather invest in the movies because it only costs $20. That's ignorance. You don't invest that way. What you invest on is, does the company make money? Don't tell me the narrative of it. Don't tell me the idea behind it. Tell me, does the company make money? Go look at the balance sheet and show me how they make money. This is why I've been so bullish on GameStop for 2 years. This is why people hate me. Because while they're all looking at the balance sheet and I'm telling them they're reading the balance sheet wrong, they call me a shill. So you don't know what you're talking about, Marantz. They don't make any money. I said, no, you're reading it wrong. Because I know what the cycles are. I know what's cyclical. I know what grind we're in. And when we come out on the other side of this 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 10 years from now, you're going to remember these days, guys. You remember the days that you could buy GameStop for one price for 2 years and never moved. The issue that you have out here with degenerate gamblers and people that are in Bed Bath & Beyond or AMC is it's not volatile. It's not volatile. Why would I buy it? There's no volume. It doesn't move. It doesn't have any reaction to it. They want to see shit bounce. They want to see shit move. But it's kind of like if you go into the gym and you go every day and you just keep going back and you don't see any results because you're not looking in the mirror every day. You look at yourself every day. And what's the truth is people look at you and they're like, yo, that guy's big. That guy's getting bigger every day. The last time I saw him, he was big as shit. Last time I saw GameStop, they were strong as shit. They were profitable. They made money for the quarter. Last time anybody else was looking, they were scrawny, they were skinny, and they were getting dragged through the mud. Guess what? They're not anymore. We're in a sensational time to invest. You're in this era of inflation and no money, guys. Nobody's borrowing money. Companies should not be borrowing money. If your company's taking out a bond of any kind, you should be leery. Bed Bath & Beyond took money out. Kohl's took out $1.5 billion just in January. And I'm telling you, and then AMC took out $950 million last year. You're crazy to borrow money right now. It costs you more than it could ever imagine. And the heavy covenants that they put on it, you're joking. I'll pass. GameStop sitting on a stack full of cash. Hey, Marantz, you're making me excited. Well, good. Hide it under the table. Don't put it up here. But yeah, that's the difference, though. Made it to the live. My day is complete. There you go. GME walking down the street. Car went beep. There you go. Robinhood mistakenly told its users AMC has filed for bankruptcy. I made a video about it. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it goes. There you go. About 11 more today. Good job. Marantz, I'm bullish on GameStop. Aster, let me tell you something, bro. The definition of bullish and whatever you want to say, none of that. See, I'm not even bullish. I don't even think it's not. That's not the way I look at it. Like, I think I'm the only man that can tell you this to your face, and like everyone else out here, I'm in love, man. I'm sorry. I love it for what it is. It's my best investment of my lifetime, and it will be. Yeah, we'll get paid. Oh, Tetron, yeah, man. Don't worry about it. I think fast on my feet. I apologize, sir. Yeah. Hey, I'm excited. Can you see it? No. Hey, guys. All right. And now I'm really leaving? All right, I got to go get my boy from school now. Now I can't play League. Hey, we'll play later, bro. Let's roll here for another hour, Marantz. No, you're crazy, bro. Chad, I'm getting tired, man. I'm in a hoodie. I was doing tires this morning. I was doing shit. Oh, man, it was good, though. It really was. You know, can I tell you guys something? I'll tell you something. I don't share this shit to you guys too much. But, you know, I get caught up watching my brother's channel and hearing his stories. I wonder if I say enough stories for you guys so you guys can hear what I'm doing. It's 2 a.m. last night. And my daughter had brought home Del Taco. Mind you, I'm trying not to eat. And she's like, hey, there's some leftover chili cheese fries and some tacos if you want any. And I'm like, yo, that ain't me. I ain't trying to eat nothing. I'm like, nah, it's 2 a.m. I'm straight. I went into the fridge and I saw there was one cold Dr. Pepper at 2 a.m. looking right at me, bros. The shit was staring at me. And I was like, yo, Dr. Pepper. So I took the Dr. Pepper. I warmed up the food and I ate the food. And I said to myself, I don't care how full I am. I don't care how hungry I am. My son needs Dr. Pepper in the morning because he's going to want one with his breakfast. My wife's going to want one with her breakfast. She's going to want to take one to work or whatever it may be. And I just drank the last Dr. Pepper. So I got dressed and I took my ass all the way to the store. And I drove at 2 a.m. and I didn't want to do it alone. I'm like a female? Nah, I'm not like a female. I just didn't want to do it alone because I wanted to catch up with Amo because I know he works nights. Well, what's up, bro? And we start talking. We ain't talking about the stock. We're talking about football. We're talking about his homie. We're talking about work. We're talking about driving. And I went to go get gas. And I'm walking in to the gas station. And there's a homeless guy right there. And he's asleep. Or he's like, just chilling, trying to stay warm because it was fresh last night. Walk out. Look up at him. Here's $5, bro. Hey, bro, get yourself something to eat. Get something to drink. And I said to myself, because they're always very appreciative. Like, hey, man, thank you so much. But I said to myself, like, if I didn't drink that last Dr. Pepper, that man wouldn't be eating because I wouldn't have had a reason to go outside at 2 a.m. to go get gas and then go to the grocery store. So it's kind of funny how all the shit just connects together, this life. When you connect the dots and you understand where you're going in life, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing for the dominoes that fall, for the butterfly effect that it is. And that's why I'm so blown away at what happened with Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm just going to tell you how it relates to me, guys. I was cruising YouTube one night, and I saw PPCs had went live, brand new show. I had no idea who he was. He had no idea who I was. But from that moment in time to where we are today, 4 months later, I'm infinitely more educated on the stock market. And I try to take everybody with me by connecting the dots, by showing you guys all 19 volumes of it, what it is, how it happens,
what the real situation is out here, I feel confident with the DD. I feel confident with the info. But I'd never be there if it wasn't for all that. So thank you, PP. Thanks, my brother. Even though you had to be the sacrificial lamb. Punk, GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Stop sweating me, scrubs. Get at me. 1.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz